Right now, come by and watch. Try to not die. Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Also, if you
none of us have died so
annoyed,
That'll change tonight.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it could change tonight.
Good. But I shall not let it.
Hashtag
Well,
V.
there's the old dwarf
Alright.
saying, if something's way bigger than you, get the fuck out of there!
So to
Hashtag
recap,
DNF5.
rock fell from the sky and God is here to kill us.
Big boy, come out.
I'm just standing there like, what the fuck?
It's not God.
It's close
God.
enough.
Is it a god?
It's God's homies, bro. It's angels.
We'll find out.
It looks
On this
biblically
episode of
accurate.
Dragon Ball B.
Last time on Dragon Ball P,
This is the
Christian
vanishing.
Stewart.
Any rock is a vanishing ring if you use it.
I like its weapons. It's got a sword, a staff, like a knife, and then a goblet, and just a sphere.
You know, sometimes it be that way.
I'm not seeing
True. I say that jokingly, but it's like, it's gonna be like the goblet's full of like acid or some shit.
Some sort of like ambrosia.
Don't
True.
worry, it's just a thing that it just shoots arrows that explode in your into holy light when it hits you. Don't worry about it. It's just normal.
The sphere is gonna weigh like 8,000 tons, and it's just gonna drop it on someone.
Yeah,
See.
totally. That's exactly what's gonna happen. All right, I don't need this boss music yet. Come on. I'm just looping some ambient robot futuristic stuff while I finish doing some announcements here.
Announcement. Sky is blue.
Sky be a bird. Seen a big black void, by the way.
You said big and black, and it didn't end where I thought it would, and I'm very glad it didn't.
I said, oh, what? Well, I know what you're thinking, but no, it's not like that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Good morning,
I
and
am-
welcome to BBC.
I'm bi, man. I don't know what you
This
guys are
is
thinking about.
BBC.
Oh,
This is CNN.
this is
This is CNN. All right. Well, I've done my due diligence. Okay.
I swear that's just gonna be planet Earth. It's gonna weigh like 6 septillion pounds. Like it's just, he's just gonna drop it on us.
Neff, why would I do something that cruel to you?
Because you're you.
God.
Look what you did to Sleepy,
Alright.
motherfucker.
Oh god.
Okay.
Hello?
You scare me
This
not,
does-
Spectre.
True.
All right. So,
Someone get a crucifix.
cool. Now that that's done with, let me mute the site and start up some music.
Muckus.
Hopefully this will
Alright,
work.
I better get into character. I gotta get the. There we go. Okay, there we go.
Let me get in character real quick. Everything fucking sucks. Oh my god. Okay, I'm in character.
Oh jeez, Rick. Oh,
True.
Scoob.
Oh, jeez, Rick, I'm not sure it's all gonna work out.
Let's get out of here.
Ruh-roh, zoinks, jinkies, jeepers, fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
What are we even talking about anymore?
Listen, we're having a moment.
Is the music working for you guys?
Yes, it's spooky.
All right, Pog. Oh, now I hear it. I couldn't hear before. Anyways, last time we all played, you were all discussing, in one way or another, reeling from an attack on a small city on the outskirts of Rome. Some of you were civilians, like Beck and Luna, and others were with the Roman military, like Doran, Nere, and Forge. However, all of you were in some ways drastically affected by this loss, as you were traveling with a large group of the survivors, just trying to get back to what you would all consider civilization. Well, at least you were made to go back. On the way back, Luna was drawn towards the sky as her gaze met a meteor shower that at the time seemed harmless. Looking around the camp, though, it also became clear that Nere's amulet was emanating a little bit of dark, magical energy, a faint smoke. It's the kind of thing that, well, it's the kind of thing that draws curiosity. All the while, the young rogue and an older mentor took it upon themselves to try to steal some of the supplies from the soldiers. Nothing major, but enough to perhaps take a bit for themselves, and if there's enough, split it amongst those who were, well, split it amongst the civilian population. However, as the night carried on and the sky darkened, the meteor shower changed in a strange way. The bright bursts of light didn't fade out and flicker like normal meteors, but they simply went out. And when they did, it looked as though the moon and the stars were being covered by a large object that fell to the earth. Bringing you to the figure in the center of this marsh here. A black crystal had landed, creating a bit of a splash. And as it did, Luna was able to hear its words as it called out to anyone who could listen. And then the creature turned its gaze at all of you. And that is where we were. Or maybe I'm missing something. I don't know.
I think we're it. Real quick, Boop, I can't see anything. It's all black.
Do you have hardware acceleration on in the on your Google Chrome settings? Because that will help things.
Yes, let me check.
Make sure you do. A lot of people turn it off for Netflix, but it helps with this.
The white page is super slow today. Like everything.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Okay.
just double check settings, hardware, and hardware acceleration. It'll be in advanced systems, and it'll be there. Use hardware acceleration when available. Burn the beag for us.
Might be because I had it open in Opera. That could have been it.
That might be it.
That might be. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like 90% sure. Yeah, that's probably.
Perhaps the browser makes an effect.
Yeah, they don't. It may not like Foundry.
Perhaps.
Either
Anyone
way,
else having an issue? Everyone good?
No, I'm fine.
All right.
I'm
In the
already.
meantime, though,
Still broken.
Nire,
loading up right now. So
make me a wisdom saving throw.
All of
You
us?
got it, boss. 1 second. Saving throw?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Let's go. I
give me a
failed.
sec. I'm loading
Oh,
up. I'll
fuck.
be there. in
Oh
just a
God.
You
Fuck.
all
God damn it.
die.
My voice
The
mod isn't
rocks
working. Let me
fall
just
to
reset
you.
it. 1 moment.
Come on,
I got a 20.
Hey,
Ayo, Pog.
right.
Okay. Cool.
Well, then, give-
Oh, shit. The reactive images are working now. Awesome. I don't have to have this sidebar up.
Oh,
And there we
let's
go.
see.
Okay.
Still nothing. Let's see. All black.
Hmm. Is anyone else having any issues?
I'm
For some
fine.
reason, my frame rate's like.
My only issue is that one of my features disappeared, so I just made it again.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea what's happening with my frame rate, but it's literally.
Chugging along.
double check what I mentioned. If you're using Google Chrome, settings, and then go to the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner. Settings, advanced,
Mhm.
system, hardware acceleration, use when available.
Yep, it's already on.
It might take a little bit. I don't know. If not, then try refreshing.
I refreshed the button. Let me try closing Google Chrome.
All right.
Hopefully it's not like permission to look at the game or something. That'd be annoying. I
No,
don't think
that's probably not it.
It's working.
All right.
Let's see.
Okay. Well, now that that's said and done,
Nope. Good block. I could at least roll a wisdom save and throw while this is in here. Give me a sec.
no, I just needed Nire to do it because she has
Oh.
something.
Oh, never mind.
Yep, I failed. So what's going on?
It'll come in a little bit
Minds.
quietly, but all of a sudden, you will hear some of the words that that Luna heard. Why is it? Please, God, tell me it's working. Fuck. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you. There's just no modifier.
I know. That makes me so sad. I'm trying to. God damn it. I actually had everything ready today. Fuck. And now this isn't working.
It's fine. It's fine.
This says RNGesus. No.
Orange.
I'm gonna be right back.
Jesus.
One
Jesus
moment.
helps me pull Pokemon cards.
Un momento, un momento, un momento.
Yep, see, that's all I'm seeing. Just a black void.
It does sometimes take a bit to load in, but that's.
Yeah, it seems like it's just loading in.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's all. Nothing seems to be.
Oh,
happening.
fuck. I know I think I know what it is.
Yeah, I was thinking, are you sure I'm allowed to, like, See?
No, I
on the token?
think the issue is that you are not on the map.
That could be also it.
There's
Wow.
only 5 people
Wow.
on the map.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
I just
worry,
I'm like, I feel
according
like we're
to-
missing somebody, and I couldn't
don't
know who. I
worry.
didn't know who
Oh,
it was.
it might have been because I was on mobile last time. That could have been.
That was probably it.
There we go. Now I'm there. Hey.
Now do you see all the shit?
Oh, don't worry. I just dragged myself out of the rubble. I can see now. So I'm like, I'm
I can see
okay.
clearly now.
I
Oh,
can see
Stars went out,
clearly
you just couldn't see
now,
without
the
them.
rain is gone.
you see him come out of the rubble, the helmet's over his head. I'm blind! I'm blind! Oh, wait, no, I can see. Oh, I'm fine. Holy crap, what is that thing? As I look at the giant thing. Holy crap!
Yep.
Third
Um,
As my grandpappy said, that's a huge bitch!
I'm back. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
That's great.
Please, sir.
I
What
want
I-
some
That
more.
makes sense if my token wasn't on the page. So of course I wouldn't be able to
Oh
see.
my god.
Yeah.
Please,
Oh,
sir.
did he just
can-
not exist?
Yeah, he just didn't exist on the map.
He just didn't exist. He didn't put us up on the map.
Well, at least we found the problem.
Please, sir,
Oh.
might I have a crumb of voice modifier?
Oh, more modifier?
Wait, just do your lines and I'll be the echo for you. Ready?
No.
No.
I will die. Oh no. Oh yeah. The Kool-Aid man?
This is fine.
By the way, if you hear two basset hounds in the background, I apologize. They're just being little wiggly, annoying dogs.
No, that's okay.
They're fighting over
I know.
a piece
I know
of
they're
plastic
vocal
right now.
creatures that complain a lot.
Yeah. One complains, the other one's just fat, so. Oh, look at that sad man. So sad. Hi, how are ya?
Who's typing in chat?
Maybe. That's cool.
Nice fixing the mic. Breathe.
Oh,
So.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Okay, that is progress. Can I actually do the things that I wish to do? No. Maybe?
That is the
Click button.
Normally, like voice modifier doesn't fail you, so this is surprising.
Hello? Okay.
Hey!
we got it.
Hey!
Nire, you will hear this. Those people. They saw light. They saw something greater than they can process, and it killed them. Or maybe not. But you can hardly call them alive. You can tell that that is not directed at you, but at the angelic creature.
Hmm.
As if he's like trying to make whatever's in this crystal is trying to make a case to him.
I see.
Wait, can the rest of us hear this too, or just
You and Nire both hear this.
Holy crap, is everybody okay?
Mary,
And
did you hear what I just heard?
Faintly. And I don't like the sound of it.
it will then look up and see all of you.
What did you hear?
That like in their mind, or is it like out loud? And
That one everyone hears.
Oh, Oh, what does it mean? What did we hear?
And
I heard
it
a
will
lot of
move
things. I heard-
forward towards
Oh,
you.
is that guy as big as his crystal thing? Or
He's fucking massive. That's all we need to
He's
worry
at
about. He's
least,
just
like-
big.
He's at least
Yeah.
80 feet tall, I would reckon.
He's huge.
Alright, I'm stepping forward. I'm gonna answer his question. I believe we heard whatever was in the crystal speaking to you. What are you?
I don't. That might be a big boy. Whatever it is.
You are a cleric, actually, Thorin.
I am a cleric. And he's like,
So
"Wait
make me a
minute, I'm
religion check.
cleric." And he's like, hey, let me get the great big book of everything. So-
True.
Luna's
that
gonna take a
As I'm like,
couple
what-
steps forward
I
too,
assume just,
but has
straight
her
down,
hand on her
right?
staff just in case something was
Oh,
about to go
not
down.
that.
Yo!
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't
fuck.
look
Like,
up-
let me pull
starting
out
the
the
night
book.
off strong.
Let me see. Let me get the
Religion
big
game
book
is
of
strong.
religion.
Bro, he didn't
Okay.
whip out the Bible, he just whipped out a holy hand grenade.
Holy
Yo, it's so sad that, like, you know, he's fighting. This is a celestial, so it's probably immune to radiant. But
Fuck.
also, sorry. And nope, never mind. It didn't fix itself. Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying.
like,
I'm
let's
trying to
see,
do
let's
something
see.
for select file. Okay, that's your prototype now.
Mm,
And sheet token image. Imig.
Oh, you're changing my image. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Up.
Holy
There you
crap,
go.
she disappeared. Hey, that looks very nice, by the way.
Thank you.
Ayo.
Kind of got that Syndra kind of like clothing line going. I like it.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
That actually wasn't the inspiration. I actually created this character a long time ago for an RP for a friend's story that he was writing originally, and she was a succubus that was taken in by a human. So the backgrounds are very similar.
Anyways, as you
Yes,
continue
natural 20.
with a natural 20, it's not hard to find information about this thing before you. After all, the cult of the flame has become very, very prominent within Rome. It would be that of what you are staring at here is the Pyre Light. You've seen it in the depictions and art, but not like this.
Not big and real. Like, ooh. Hey.
The Pyre Light is called that because it is the flame that killed the martyr. The flame that, for all intents and purposes, was responsible for sacrificing a god. Not a god in itself, but an incredibly powerful servant of one.
I'm like, oh boy.
And it it appeared when it fell down to stab into this thing.
Large crystalline structure. As I'm just like, okay.
You would know that this thing is an object, a pyre, basically, a big old bonfire given form, more construct than humanoid. It does not feel, it does not have empathy. It just
It's
does what
basically
it
a
is told.
weapon. It's just a shell thing of just
Mhm.
fire, basically. Like, oh.
And with a nat 20, I
A
will
bonfire.
I will inform all of you of something here. Part of the homebrew mechanics that I stole from someone that I will not mention is this. And you take a look at it, and with that nat 20, you get this for free when you stare at this
Oh.
beast. Well,
So
not
just
beast.
like, oh, okay, alright.
The
Like he
world
thinks for a moment.
watches.
That's a
He thinks
lot of
about it and he
stuff.
goes like, oh, or like you just see him like, oh, like rubbing the side of his head. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I will inform Neff. The world watches is the trait
Yeah, no, I
that.
guessed. I knew it. Yeah. That's interesting.
The trait.
I feel like there's gonna be something in every campaign with that trait.
Yeah,
I'm just
That's-
like,
as you can probably guess, for starters, if you were to fight your dad.
Yeah.
okay, Dad.
So, just in case anyone isn't aware, Void has a MCU basically for his campaigns. So the fact that it says the fate of the world will be altered means it'll probably affect his other campaigns too. Is just what I'm guessing.
Mm.
Oh my god, is it gonna be some like MCU crossover shit?
Literally.
Oh man, we got some what if shit going on. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that's why that's incredibly
Also,
significant.
As I'm just like,
There
And
is
I am the one
a,
sorceress with wild magic.
and I will preface that Neff's other campaign deals with this guy's fucking religion quite
Yeah.
heavily.
Yeah.
as I'm like, okay, everyone, if
It
I'm
will
not
turn
mistaken-
over. This creature will then look over at Thorin. Because with that nat 20, you will also see into this crystal as well. And I will grant you one question. And I will answer honestly.
That's a big question.
I mean, fuck it.
True. True.
If you want to, if that is the question you have,
I'm
it
joking. I'm
implies
joking.
a lot. So, if you want to ask that question,
True.
I mean, that would tell us that it has
Listen,
some sort
no
of
matter.
biological components.
Listen, anything can be fucked.
If you try hard enough.
It was a joke.
this is
Not
why I'm not
anymore.
Thorin.
Well, I mean, out of character, what would I ask?
Well, what I can tell you is that the Pyre, which is a massive celestial being, was fighting this creature. That
Yes.
whatever was destroying that crystal. And when it, yeah.
I'm just like, oh. I would want to know probably what that thing is, but
Is that your question?
yes. Like, what is the thing that it was fighting? That I know what that is, and now I would like to kind of gauge what that is. Because at least I would know, okay, now I'm looking at two sides of a coin here. Both look bad.
You'll see the crystal itself almost looks like looking at it, it almost looks like a diamond, or piece of, at first it sort of looks like diamond, but then you look closer and it looks like coal, but spent almost, embered in ash. And as you peer through, it is thick and very, very opaque. But you swear you will see an entity inside of it.
So it's kind of almost like encased in. It is a person encased in this like obsidian, like crystal, like coffin almost, basically.
Yeah, except not that small. It's probably about.
It's a big one. It's equivalent to the size of this thing, basically.
No, actually,
Oh,
it
a
is
bit smaller.
a bit
Damn,
taller
hottie.
than. It's probably a bit larger than
Oh,
Thorin.
than the Pyre Light.
but it's smaller, much significantly smaller than the Pyre Light,
Okay.
and it's biding its time. You can see that this creature looks calm and focused. And its mouth is moving as if it's talking to someone.
I'd like to think it's just in the few seconds that Thorin like kind of looked at
Thorin.
that thing. He did like dun dun.
Give
Dun,
me a
dun,
perception
dun.
check with advantage.
Advantage. We have a 18. 15 plus 3.
So that's 15 plus 3 and 18. That's enough.
It's a pretty good perception.
You will see this creature move its mouth. You, Nire, Luna, all of you will hear this. All of these people, you must know that what you're doing, no matter what purpose it serves, it is not worth eliminating these. As time passes, they hear me. Do not focus on them. And this coward. It will then continue to walk away from the crystal and move towards it.
Everyone, you see like just heavy beads of like flop sweat, like the Pyre Light.
That is a
Good
name
joke,
that
right?
probably most people would have a vague understanding of, given that, yeah.
It's bad news. That's what I'll say. It's bad news.
It will then once again speak.
You heard the fallen. You heard him, didn't you?
Luna sees no point in lying to the creature, as they will know if they are lying or not. So she just nods her head in silence.
It does so. Beck,
Yes.
make me a wisdom saving throw. So just click wisdom and then double click.
Saving throw.
And it'll be straight rolled, right?
Oh no!
Oh no. That's so fun! Okay.
Oh no. Means you don't want to hear your DM say
Congratulations!
$50.
You're now
As your-
schizophrenic for the rest of the
As
campaign.
your brain snaps into two.
Literally. You are now able to perceive everything. Have fun.
Servius. Sometimes you don't want to. Sometimes you really don't want to.
Sometimes you need
Exactly.
a limiter.
Exactly. That's like the point of Lovecraft. You can't perceive some things.
Sadness.
Beck.
Chin.
Something about this creature annoys you, and you don't know why.
Like, I'm gonna go with the fact it's got a flaming face.
Mm-hmm.
Irritating to
But
look at.
in
Beck
addition
has a
to that,
natural.
Yeah.
Beck really distrusts any or dislikes people who hide their face.
Hmm.
Like that's
If
just
your
a
whole
natural
face is
part of it.
fire, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, what's this guy's deal? What an asshole.
you will hear a voice in your head. This one, however, only you hear. Hello there, thief.
I say that out loud. While I do
Servius will
this,
kind of look at you.
s-
Boy, kid, what are you doing? Stay quiet.
Yeah, I kind of like get down a little bit, but I'm still listening. Like trying to strain my ears out because I'm like, what the hell is this? Something's
You-
speaking in my head. Like, did you hear that? I say it then.
I don't hear shit. Stay quiet. We don't want to get involved if we can help it.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll kind of look out. Fuck. We need to get the people. We need to move them. Somewhere, anywhere. We can't save them all, or we can save some. I kind of just like, I'll sneak away. Be careful. However, back, you will continue to hear. Yes, there is someone here. You know. I know, well, you might have done a couple bad things in your life. Things you might regret. Things that you might not. And that's fine. I don't care. But that thing, it does. You are not the only one who will hear me. Soldiers, men, women, children.
I'm just like gonna try to think in my head as if I'm talking back to it, like, who are you? Where are you? I don't know if it can even hear my thoughts or not, but that's just where Beck's mind is racing.
My name is Lucian. A fallen, an old faithful of the eternal flame. And I fell because I am closer to mortals than to God. This thing, it might have every reason to kill me, but it will kill you for being able to hear me.
Shit.
It will kill all of these people for being near those who hear. That is what it does. And as if to prove its point, after Servius has just slipped away to help out some of the people, try and get them out quiet, the fire bursts a little bit and speaks.
There is another who hears. Where are they?
So at that instance, I'm gonna, like, this rock I'm right next to, like, can I, like, crouch behind it to try to kind of, like, hide? Because...
Make me a stealth check.
Okay, where's my... There we go.
You're gonna need something pretty high.
I mean, he is pretty tall.
Normal.
Like, very tall.
advantage, or-
Yo!
Ooh,
Okay.
that's pretty
Ooh.
good though.
Oh, pretty
Fucking
good.
19, that
I'm
fucking
thinking-
rogue expertise,
I was gonna say,
baby.
I'm personified on this
That's
bitch.
one away from a
Personified
28, baby.
personified sneak. All right.
Yeah.
This creature, I don't think it can detect you. Doesn't have
Blind sight?
senses. Yeah,
I'm
I think
also in my head thinking, like, as I'm like sneaking, it's like now that I'm paranoid about, oh shit, he knows I can hear. I'm just thinking to myself, okay, so why does he want to kill you? I'm assuming this is the crystal talking to me because I don't realize there's something in it,
Mm.
right? Or
Yeah.
the flaming face guys, the evil or the kid wants to kill us for being able to hear.
Yeah.
I learned
So-
something. I stared into the flame. It blinded me, but I learned a great deal of knowledge. I cannot share it yet, but it is something all should know. The pyre tends to punish me for wishing to spread this information. That is why I fell. That is why it must see me destroyed. I assure you, it is not my desire to bring pain or struggle. After all, what kind of monster would wish an end to all things?
That just got a lot more serious. Do you like things existing? So I'll follow your lead, I guess. What should we do? Are there other people who can hear you right now too?
He will look up at you. You will almost see the eye within the crystal glow and look at you. There are three. One is more attuned to me than they realize. Another by mere chance. And a third through their knowledge of gods in the heavens. They stand upon the pillar, the place you stand next. They stand behind the wall you hide.
It can hear if it knows where I am, and this other thing probably knows where I am too. Oh boy.
More than likely.
Dorian, see, Dorian's just like, oh,
I'm just gonna like keep my head up a little bit at the people up on the.
See a dwarf.
Okay, so
Like, nervous.
I'm gonna assume from that dwarf's current state, he's probably one of them. Who's
Perhaps.
another one?
See, he's just basically like just pulling on his beard. What do we do? Like, courage. What do we do? What do we do? Like, going back
Yeah,
and
why are you
forth.
moving forward?
Nere?
Sorry, hang on. My cat's hang on. My cat's like freaking out.
All right.
As Nere walks forward, smile.
At this point,
It's not a good idea.
the captain will sort of see all of the others like stand up to it and it'll sort of fall back to the only person still standing behind. What do we do? I don't know what it wants. Do you? What should? He's kind of just like panicking next to you, Forge.
What's up?
What's What's up, bro?
We're just like, oh.
Oh my god, what do we do? There's literally a god from the heavens. Yo, what's up, bro?
Oh, one
Yeah,
moment.
ain't no thing, bro. It ain't no thing, bro.
Sorry, I haven't spoken in a while, so I was caught off guard.
Yeah, question about what happened to my friend. I have no idea what happened. I looked away for a
He
little bit.
dipped. He's trying to get other people out.
Oh.
He rogued away, man.
Yeah,
Hello?
he
I was gonna
literally
say, he
abandoned
mentioned
you.
I was gonna say he mentioned that.
He
and
did.
Like, I thought he said he was going to help get some people out, and I was just like, I was gonna follow him, but I didn't actually see him move when it happened.
Yeah, he said like, "Yo, I'm gonna go help, come help," and then didn't like was so good at his job that he like fucking dipped without you realizing.
Disappear.
Fucking
Bro.
threw down a smoke ball like fucking
He
literally just-
Titans.
He just nothing personality.
Yeah, nothing personnel, kid. But
Mhm.
you're on your own. Okay, so
Nothing
there's a malevolent possible god thing about to try to toast my ass.
Yep.
Oh,
And
this is bad.
the captain will once again like turn to Forge. Should we do? What do we flee or?
I have a feeling if we make any kind of sudden movements, it'll kill us. This is a tense situation.
You
Let's
kind of just like look up
See
at
what
you.
happens.
I hear something, and it's not. He's just panicking and kind of hyperventilating and really nervous and scared and doesn't know what to do, and he's kind of just
Calm
hiding
down,
a
soldier.
bit behind you and the rock and.
Yo,
Smack his
homie's
head.
got shell shock.
I mean, it's not
I
every
smack-
day you get.
You know,
dinged
you
by
just
this
see
kind
an
of
80-foot tall flaming man fall from the heavens.
True.
You know. Or thing. 80-foot tall thing.
We
I
don't
smack
know
the back
it's
of his
a
head
god,
and say,
but
"Get a hold
it's
of yourself, soldier."
very.
He fucking conks out.
I didn't mean to do it that hard.
Let's give him up, bone up.
Well, he's not panicking anymore.
I like to think you go shh, shh, shh. You just like put him down as you knock him unconscious.
He was getting annoying.
So I'm
It's
gonna slowly walk forward, shield raised, helmet on, sword at my side. I'm gonna call out to it. I know
Ooh.
not what your purpose is here, but you will not harm any more people while they make their escape. And I'm gonna raise my shield and stand in its way to allow everyone else to get away. Even though it'll one-shot me, I'm sure.
You dumb fool, what are you doing?
It will
Ah,
sort
shit, here we go again.
of. Oh boy.
Oh, here it goes.
Doran?
Oh,
It will look at you.
This gives me sick.
I see your intent, mortal. I commend you. Corrupted though you may be by this presence, there is still some light in you. I will see to it that it be put out gracefully.
you
But I have a
will
task to
try.
complete, and I
Doran, I'm
will
gonna need a distraction.
see it
Cover me.
done. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Go
As
for it.
Jordan's like, ah, damn it! Ah!
There's no combat tracker yet.
Wait,
Oh,
where do we
fuck.
roll
Right.
for
Doran's
initiative?
gonna cause a distraction.
Starting combat. Neff rolls a 19. All right. In your character sheets, you will see something that says initiative. Click on that.
It's under action.
Can we grab character sheet again?
Double click your token.
Yeah, double
Oh.
click the token. And
Oh, initiative.
go.
There.
Wait, I'm on my character sheet. Where is it?
boy, look at that.
Near the
A
top middle, I believe.
A 1904 in a
Top middle?
7.
Hit dice, armor,
I
movement.
like this music.
Initiative, sorry. Top right.
Oh, top right.
Initiative. Yo.
Clicking my token.
Definitely makes sense. Doran would get a 4. He's not a fast boy.
Okay, I'm
Wait,
gonna need
I
to
still
look at my
don't-
spellbook.
I still don't see it.
Okay. And now, the Pyre Light itself. It is a
Wait.
tier 1 enemy, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I believe that is what the thing said. It said
Cool. So it only has
is-
1 initiative turn.
Wait, I haven't rolled yet. Also, where is it? I can't see it.
So you'll see a little fist icon.
Oh, this here. Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Wait, like, on
And
my character sheet, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Top
right.
Under
right.
attribute.
Where
So
is
you
it?
go to your character sheet, yeah.
Yes.
Next
it
to your
should be
movement,
below your
proficiency
on the
below
right
the
side,
XP
yeah.
bar.
Oh, okay, there it is.
And
Oh.
for
Hey,
Two
you got the
fours.
same. You got the same as me.
Mario, however,
I have
has higher
+2.
dex. but-
Slightly faster. I guess put me at a
Okay.
5 then.
Yeah, I'll just let you guys swap out as you see fit. Anyways,
I mean, I'd say you're
Neff.
faster than a fat waddling dwarf. But I'll say that. So I'll probably go.
How do I
all
look at
right,
information
Neff,
for
you're up
spells again?
first. Sorry?
How do I look at information for spells again?
You will want to go into your spellbook tab,
Mm-hmm.
and then click not the icon, but the word. Clicking the icon will activate the spell.
Okay.
All right, you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Pog. Okay, cool. Neff, you are up first.
Alright.
Hey,
I'm
look at
gonna
that.
let out a battle cry and charge at this fucker.
Oh god.
As you do so, make me a wisdom, not a wisdom saving throw, a perception check.
Perception? I got you on me. I'm perceiving.
Pretty good.
You most certainly do. As you perceive, you will focus in on the creature, and in your heightened state of awareness, as you're slashing into it, you will hear the crystal call. You wish to protect these people. That is noble. Call upon me, and I can make your work slightly simpler.
What is your name?
Lucian. And as
Alrighty.
that name enters your mind, it will say to you,
Noble knight. I am sorry. You have too far gone.
make your attacks, Neff.
Alrighty. As I raise
Oh
my
boy, here I
sword
go
and
swinging.
slash into it, I'm gonna shout Lucian at the top of my lungs.
All right. Cool. Remember, by the way, the
looked them up.
combat insight you can do, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my martial check afterward, or whatever it's
I'm
called.
Combat.
Oh,
I'm renaming
yeah.
it to combat insight because I don't want to.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, I rolled an 18. Does that hit?
Yes.
Log.
He's unusually fast for being super good.
Ooh.
9. Good damage.
Spicy.
Tender.
Cool.
And I'm gonna action surge and fuck this guy up.
Cool. Go for it. Before you do,
Okay.
I will grant to you there are multiple options for you.
Okay.
As you call Lucian's name. This is essentially a free boon, however, you can only identify one per turn as you use it. So, how this works is you just call his name and on your turn, and you can figure out the nature of one of his 5 boons. I have Darkened Veil, Extinguish, Frustration, Silent Focus. Is not real, I don't think. It is not. Never mind, I decided against that one. Frustration and Forget Burdens. 4, never mind.
What is... Sorry, go through them again?
Darkened Veil, Extinguish, Frustration, and Forget Burdens.
What's Darkened Veil? Reaction or an action? Okay.
However, in reaction, alligator attack
Activation.
produce enchant skim the next attack action determined by coin flip. Within 45 give plus 2 AC. Okay.
Oh, so just boosts our AC. Alright, so I guess that's the one I'm using.
Would you like to use it?
I would like to use Extinguished. I want to know what that is.
Okay.
It kills it. Oh.
True.
I mean, extinguishing fire.
Oh,
maybe?
fuck. Yeah, get stunned, motherfucker. My battle charge.
However, using it will consume your action. Right.
Okay, that'll be my action surge.
Yeah.
Oh.
So let me just put that I used that.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Oh, and
Cool.
that makes sense. You scream it out, it just extinguish. Wow.
You lean into it, scream out. How much damage did you deal?
I
9.
think it was
9.
Yeah.
Hog.
1d8 plus 2 plus 4.
Hog.
You rolled really low.
I did.
All right, next in the initiative order, that will be Luna.
Alright. I guess I will move closer and back Neri up, as they so recklessly just rushed into this. I was gonna create a distraction so everyone can escape, but that's out the window.
Nah, fuck escaping.
Yes.
You know the old saying, we're the distraction.
For the distraction.
We're the distraction.
I'm gonna try and cast Magic Missile at it, mostly just to distract it.
Distracted
Go
by
for it.
kidney.
Just click the button, it just works. And as you do
Yeah,
so,
it
also give me a
automates.
perception check.
Oh yeah, okay, 1 second. So do I want to do this perception check first?
Sure.
Okay, hang on.
Also, what level magic missile?
You can only do 1 or 2.
Where the hell is my perception
It's just
check?
more damage or less damage, basically.
However, you have a limited amount of the more damage ones.
True. Very true.
Just normal perception, right?
Yep. That
Oh, come on.
fucking sucks.
2? What do you mean 2?
That's brutal.
Damn.
I mean, you're not really looking. You're kind of running into the battle.
Yep. You're kind of doing that. And as you continue forward, you almost hear something in the back of your mind, but that's not really what you're focusing on. And as you sorry, I am removing something because it's bothering me a little bit.
Okay. Taking off your case?
Nah.
Ah!
Ah!
I have a blanket over myself so
It
that
was a case!
yeah.
You can't put a blanket over the fan of a computer. It's
I mean, you
heat.
can, you just won't have a computer for very long.
True.
Yeah, anyways, as you do that, you will feel like there's something gnawing at the back of your mind that you can't quite make out. But click the magic missile and it goes off.
Just the damage. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew.
I don't know if that worked.
Click damage in the chat box.
Oh, damage?
Yeah, in the chat box where it
And
said
you
magic
would
missile.
be 3
Oh,
dice,
okay, there
right?
we go. Normal, right?
Yep,
Do that 2 more times.
2 more times.
Okay.
Because level 1 magic missile is 3 darts that just auto hit. Pew pew pew. Pew, pew,
9
pew,
damage.
pew.
1 more.
12 damage. That's
12.
big.
Rah.
I will inform everyone now that I think it's in your chat box, but I might be wrong.
Excuse me.
It's
Good.
not. Fuck.
He has
Okay.
297 HP.
As
Oh god.
you guys, you can make me a wisdom check flat to try and identify some of its abilities, and that'll do it. Okay,
Oh,
that'll
and
also
that's
do
only-
it
Alright, that
on
was
your
wisdom,
turn,
right?
and that's a free action. Yes.
Oh, on our turn. Yeah, I totally forgot about that because I got interrupted by Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do I have to make the wisdom check now? Or
You
on
can.
that?
It's to identify what some of the abilities of the guy is. I'll make the macro in a little bit.
Why don't I
Of-
see wisdom on here? Or is
It's
it perception?
on the attributes.
Yeah, so you go to attributes, then on the left you just click the word wisdom.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm done.
Yeah.
Big. Come on.
You're
That's
not a very
not
wise
enough.
person, Lona.
Fuck!
Damn.
Okay, so it's at least
Yeah.
14.
No, she rolled a 13.
I rolled a
Yeah.
14
Minus
on my
1.
screen.
No, the
Minus
You have a
total is a
minus
14
1.
Oh right, damn.
because you are not
very
wise.
perceptive.
Oh yeah, I'm not wise.
Is there a way to pop out
Next.
the initiative thing so I don't
Yes.
have to search it in the chat log?
Double click initiative.
Like on my character sheet?
No, on the tab, the combat tracker,
It's the fist.
the feast, and it'll pop out onto the thingy.
It's not popping out for me.
Do you have? It might be hidden underneath your character sheet.
Right click the fist.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Now you can move it towards the left side or whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
It's a pop-up window.
Next will be the Pyre Light. Let me remember what some of its stuff does.
Got
Alright, everyone,
stunned,
it was
right?
an honor.
Didn't
Yep.
it get it?
We're
didn't
already
it get
dead.
extinguished?
Mom, it's minimum.
It's fine, my character doesn't actually die.
Isn't it? Or
Response.
No, I'm 100% gonna die.
didn't you? Didn't
Sounds to
you
me like
do
spoiler.
extinguish though?
Yeah,
I
just
did use
stun.
extinguish, she is stunned. So,
He
get
is
fucked.
stunned, so he can't actually do anything here.
He is reeling by some power.
So he just gets his passive ability, and 1, 6,
Wait,
9.
This radiant wave of death. Oh.
There we go. Cool.
He just uses power word kill.
Luna, Beck, you are up.
1 second, my combat tracker. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so I have a question for you. Are we tracking arrows or?
Nah.
Nah,
Okay,
fuck it
and-
though.
Tracking arrows. That's lame.
I don't know. Some people do, some don't.
I
Imagine
but-
having to
fucking-
count each one of your bullets.
No, just fuck
Okay,
ammo
we
and
are-
fuck loading.
Well,
We
in
are
that case,
operating
I'm
under
gonna-
Die Hard rules, no ammo.
Okay,
And no loading, right?
so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it with health ability check.
Wisdom.
Normal.
Oh, that'll do it. Okay. He
Wow,
has
good one.
a couple abilities, and I will show. What the fuck? He has a few abilities. You can either identify holy flame. Okay, I'm gonna need to write these out.
I'll do it.
Holy flames, blazing blades, liquid light, solar wind, be not afraid, solar infusion, pursuit, it's great strike horizontal, great strike vertical, or it's spellist.
Well, I'm gonna go with, since I feel like it's something that Beck would probably be more akin to noticing anyway, is pursuit. Considering he's probably wants to GTFO if it's safe, but that's something he'll be concerned about.
For starters, this creature has 3 legendary actions. What you pursuit is one of them.
I was afraid
fuck.
of that.
This is it.
Half their movement and does not provoke a attack of danger. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Anyways, excuse me one moment. My dog wishes to go outside.
Okay.
Just so everyone knows, in the Fallen Faithful chat on the Discord, I'm going to be updating the list as we discover what stuff does.
Okay.
Good idea.
Alright.
Good idea.
Good idea.
Rather than
Yeah,
keep it in the.
We do that in
chat.
silenced. We do that in one. We do that in silenced ones. So.
That's a good idea. Nothing like being level 3 fighting something with legendary actions.
Oh yeah, dude. Level 3, first enemy of the campaign. It's God.
Yeah,
Wow.
not wolves, brah. Getting right into. We're right here with God.
We
We
ain't
can
no
take him.
Okay.
cowards.
And I am
This is the
Really
MCU. Or the
Let's get it.
BCU?
the world stage is what I'm calling my games.
Okay, well, it's
The
better than what I
world
was about to
stage.
say, which was the BBCU.
True.
As
Okay.
True.
Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, that's what pursuit does.
okay.
What else would you like to do on your turn? That's a free action, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get my bow out and switch to actions, and I'm gonna... So, the 80... Is that where I have to be minimum of far away from to use?
No, that's... Listen, so long as you're not within 5 feet of it, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then...
If you're not shooting point blank, yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's the range that you need to be in to shoot it without accuracy penalties.
Yeah. So it's effective range. If you're within 80 feet, you should have normally. If you're between 80 and a 320, you get like some debuff, and if you're over 320, you just can't.
Did I do that right? For
Oh,
shooting my bow?
Yes,
are
you
at,
did.
Jesus Christ,
I
that's
think
not
you
cool.
were
What do I thought?
stealth though, so
You rolled a 2. It will look up at you.
I'm like,
At
shit!
your shot fired.
I have got to
Speaking up,
steady
Sin.
my arm. This is a
Hmm.
little bit scary.
So, the sinner comes out from hiding. I'll deal with you in a moment.
Hey guys, who wants to die session 1?
Oh god.
We got this.
The thing I have 2 backup
This is not very
characters.
good already.
And this creature will use... Hold up. How long is 20 feet?
that is a good question.
Not long enough.
20 feet is.
Wait, he's stunned. Fuck, never mind.
Yeah, he can't do
I
shit.
I was gonna
like,
say,
It's like
that's why
Cyber.
I was attacking and not still hiding, was I was counting on the stuff.
He is stunned. Cyber, you're up.
Shouldn't he have advantage if he's stunned?
Oh, you're right. Shoot
Oh.
again.
Okay, let me,
Yeah, he's not moving.
where's my...
And also, if you have advantage, you have sneak attack.
You do have sneak attack, but he would have had it anyway because of Nire.
Sure. But that's if you hit. Tomato, you know.
Yeah.
How did I do it first time? Oh, there we go.
Just click attack.
There
That
we
is a
go.
hit.
Yeah.
Roll
Yes,
damage and then
sir.
sneak attack.
So how do I do sneak attack?
Yeah.
I believe
It's 2d6 for you right now, I'm pretty sure.
yes.
Yeah, because level 3, yes.
Alright, so I should
But
just roll
also
slash
you can
roll
go
2d6.
into. Never mind, it's not there yet.
2d6.
That's plus 10 damage.
Yay!
All right, so click damage on the short bow now, though, because that's your sneak attack damage, which is good. Now, how much did your bow do? 6. So
16. That's big.
Yeah.
Good shooting, Tex.
That is so much better.
better than nothing?
Gross.
Yeah. Better than the
Yes.
2?
I mean,
Yeah, better than shooting
I
wide.
mean, rogues, they
into
only
a
get
target
that
shot.
one attack, but boy, did they make that attack hurt.
Minus 16. There we go. Cyber,
A little bit of
Yes.
you have the unconscious captain who you tapped him on the head lightly and he passed out. What do you?
you just plopped him on the rock, I guess. Next to
He'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's just plopped on that rock, and I'll just slide him off the rock so he's just behind it.
slump him on the side.
So yeah.
All right, go for it. Now, what do you? That's just a free action. He's technically an object interaction. What do you like to do? Oh, by the way,
You dropped the body.
fuck, I forgot. Beck, you don't need to roll a insight check for this. Sorry, I completely forgot. My bad. I'll get to you in a moment, Forge. Beck, you will
Okay.
just hear.
Because I already failed the wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
It's not a
Rogue.
very bad feeling.
Thief, listen carefully. If you call forward my vessel, forgive me for my failings, but I was just a bit inaccurate. Look to the north. You will see a small beacon. If you can call my vessel forward and move me to the north, it will free me, and I will be able to end this for you.
So that, I'm assuming the glowy blue thing.
Yes,
Am I able to use a cunning action to try to sneak over that way, or
You
is my
do
turn just
have
over?
you do have movement and your bonus action still.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Okay. Because I.
Because you
be
are
able-
rogue.
Okay, it's been a while since I've really.
Rogues are fast.
Rogues
Yeah.
are speedy. They attack once and they
I
sneak.
was gonna say, I guess after I take that pot shot while he's, now I'm gonna. How much movement do I have? 30 feet?
You should
30,
have
but if you use your
30.
cunning action to dash, 60.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that puts me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right.
As we hear the mokey sound of running, just
That's 65, so just
Oh,
5 feet back.
Yep,
There you go. All right,
Alright.
you have yeeted the fuck out.
Literally about to win the fight for us.
Yeah.
Just
Uh,
like, okay, I'm out.
Now, what
as
you will
they
do
drew
is
Naruto run along the wall.
as a you can choose to inform all the others that are fighting as well, in your own way. But by calling Lucian, in addition to a boon, you can instead ask for call the crystal forward. Doing so will move it up by 15 feet, get it all the way to the top, and the combat is, well, resolved.
I'm gonna do that then. Call it.
However, it has to be on your turn. Cyber, you're up.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's an
Okay.
action.
Yeah. Okay.
That might be what I'd be doing, because boy, I'm not doing much else.
Yeah, it's
Healing.
So
Play
I
the
guess
band melody up in this bitch.
I'll move up to here and ready my light crossbow to fire at him. At the
you're
pirate.
readying an action. What's the condition for firing?
Where?
You're readying an
When
action.
you're ready in action, you have to say, I'm like ready to fire my crossbow when he moves forward, or if somebody comes through the door. What's the condition, basically?
Oh, when he moves forward, I guess.
Okay. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah, not much I can do at the moment.
Okay. I will also remind, because I will forget to remind people, you can make a combat insight by just doing a flat wisdom roll. I don't think any of you... The only one who would have to add the proficiency to it would be Neff,
Wait, why?
because you're a fighter.
Yeah.
So you add your proficiency to your CI, combat insight.
Oh, big.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know how to think when you fight.
Yeah,
Makes
bro.
sense.
I'm like
Yeah.
cool and shit.
You're just
Yeah.
trained. You're just built different, bro.
You're just
Fucking built
poggers.
different, man.
Wait, can
Get
I
on
not
your
fire
level.
now? Or...
You can. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You just said
Yeah,
ready,
doing a normal
so...
shot rather than ready in action.
okay. How do I roll that in my character sheet?
All right, so you want to go to your actions menu.
You were back 2
Uh,
seconds.
Yeah, actually.
If you scroll down, you will see your weapons, light crossbow,
Yes.
and click the icon, not the word. And that will appear
that's-
in the chat.
Okay.
And then you
so-
click attacked for your accuracy, and then click damage for your damage if you hit.
Okay. It's just do I roll normal or advantage because it's still stunned?
It is still stunned until Neff's turn, so
So
advantage.
okay.
But 2 16s, total of 19. That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. Normal.
Holy shit.
8.
8 damage. That's
8 plus 1, so 9.
9.
a
Like the Germans say.
spicy meatball.
Then I fired, but then
I will
hit.
also remind you that you can do a flat wisdom check. So if you identify some of its abilities.
Ability check. Normal.
That is big. Okay.
That's a good 20. That's a dirty 20.
Nice.
Like it. I like it.
All right. So,
So do I just choose one of the abilities?
yep, with the
weapon
exception of pursuit, because you've already seen what it does.
Right. Is there a one you guys would want to know about? At the moment?
Maybe liquid light. I don't like the sound of that.
Okay. Liquid light then.
Oh boy.
Your insides melt from light.
Oh god.
Right,
become
just
lava.
fucking die.
Oh god.
Oh, healing. That's a lot of healing.
Oh, that's what you meant by potent healing.
Yeah.
That's actually a lot of healing.
I want to grab that goblet if I can. have it.
I want to get some of that scissor from that goblet.
What the
So
fuck?
we know it's an angel now.
Thank you for the hydration check.
Yes.
True.
Ah, yes, that's
It
the
do be.
hydration
Oh god, I
want.
do need to drink water. Fuck.
I don't like how it says that it has HP regen.
Yeah, that too.
Which means it gets quite a bit back for a long time. 10 minutes is 100 rounds.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Cyber, that is your free action. The free action which to identify an ability. Your main action to attack the thing. Do you have a bonus action in mind, or is that your turn? You can look through the types of actions you have in your actions list.
Action.
That would be Healing Word, Expeditious Retreat, or Sanctuary for your spells. Expeditious Retreat doesn't have to be used to retreat. It's just speed.
Could I use defensive shield? Defensive shield?
That's more of a reaction.
Oh, that's okay.
A react, yeah. It happens when you get hit.
I thought it meant like I could just put that up like an actual.
No, that's a.
Good.
That would be too strong, man.
Reaction is like if you had like 16 AC and they had rolled an 18, you could use shield to give you 5 more and then bring it to like a 22 so it wouldn't hit. As it's like an emergency like sonic bubble almost like boom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
or if there's magic missiles coming at you, shield.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no one's gotten hit yet, right?
Not yet.
Not yet because
I am a heal bot.
Nere tried to stun.
Tried.
I mean,
She
it did
can.
the stun. You will have to try the stun in the future.
So if I do sanctuary affects the creatures that I can see, right, within my range.
Let me
However, if
And
they
I
start
can
attacking,
protect
the
them
effect
from-
ends.
Can I do it to Luna? No, not. Wait, who's up front? Right in front of him?
That is Nere.
Nere.
That's
Right.
me.
Can
It will
Yeah,
end
I'm
as soon
I'm
as you
just
start
backing
attacking.
her up here.
It will. Sanctuary lasts until the target starts attacking.
And I'm last on the set. I'm near last on the set list.
And basically, what I'm saying is that.
Are you sure that's how Sanctuary
Wait.
works?
Let's see.
Yeah, if a
You
warded
ward
creature makes an
from
attack,
until the
casts a
ends,
spell
any
that
creature-
affects an enemy or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends.
Oh, true.
Basically, it protects them, but if they attack, it basically trying to
You
ward off
basically
attack.
convince someone that they're that this creature is a pacifist, so that they don't attack you.
or choose not to because it would make a waste of their attack if they tried it.
Hmm
Yeah, there's no bonus action I can think of taking right now, so I guess I'll end my turn.
Got it. Also, you can. I guess I could just tell. Fuck it. This one actually, because I'm changing my mind about the way I'm doing something. I'm just gonna tell you what each of these boons do. You can call upon these instead of one of your actions or as it happens. Those are the boons that the crystal gives you. There you go. Anyways, red.
So I'm just like, oh, Boulder, give me strength. Hey! Like, oh. Pulls up his pants a little bit. All right, ready, I'm coming. It's just like.
Go for it.
But basically, he runs in, and it's just you see, he pulls the holy symbol that's tied to his beard. And he's like, oh, son of ever facial washing, Boulder, best of the gods, I call you with an open heart. I pray to you with open eyes. Bless my allies. As he casts bless, targeting
Luna?
Luna. Sorry, there's Luna and then Luna. Like,
Yeah,
Luna, Nefre,
just refer to me
and
as Beck.
Beck for this
apologies.
combat.
Beck. Yeah, Beck, Nere, and
I'm sorry.
Cybers.
You're good.
They
You're
will,
good.
I will target
I am
them
bored.
with bless. Casting at level 1. Boop. So basically, it calls it out. You see little kind of runic, dwarven magic kind of appear on you as you are blessed. Hashtag bless.
Who is the third person? Sorry.
It is One, Nere, and Cyber.
Got it. Oh fuck.
Cyber over here.
Fuck, I removed you from the
As I-
initiative. God damn it. What did you roll? You
You had
rolled
a
a 4.
four.
He had 4. He had 4. Put me at 3 because I'm definitely the fatter, slower one of the two of us. I would say, because I am a stubby dwarf.
I am not giving you that 20. I just clicked that set.
19. Looks like you get 2 turns, my friend.
No. All
Oh,
right.
I gotta sign with the map. Jesus.
That's your action. Anything else?
That is my action. And I am holding concentration on that, by the way. So just letting you know that. Let me just, sorry, I had measures, so I go 5, 10, 6, 5, 10, 15, 20. As he quickly ducks behind her, like he's like, it's a celestial. I don't have much offensive magic in it, but I'll keep you up as best I can. As he's like, but I'm hiding behind this rock a bit. As he like kind of ducks
Thanks,
down.
Doran.
As this
No
happens,
worries.
in its slightly extinguished form, it begins to like lighten up again.
Like, oh no.
Oh no.
So I know.
Your light. It is beautiful, but it is not pure. Tainted by a weaker being. And something else. I'll put you out of your misery.
Oh, you shut up about Boulder, you flame-headed.
Give me a wisdom
You
saving
are
throw.
physically pure yourself, you hypocritical bastard.
As he's like, I know what you are, but what am I? Oh, like shaking a fist at him. Oh.
And as he says that, though, Doran, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Roll high. Roll high. Do it. Bet.
20.
Did you actually? Oh, okay.
Let's say that's cyber. That's cyber.
Okay.
Sorry, 18. There it goes. Sorry, I
Alright.
thought it rolled, but it was still stuck on the window.
As you roll that. Bruh. What the fuck? This guy's a dick.
Sorry, I'm a wise boy. As I'm just like, bruh. Don't ask
Alright,
me about
Neff,
Boulder, and that's it because I
You
don't
are
have
up as
anything
this
to
creature is like regains its flame and looks out at you.
By the way, bless, if you guys don't know, is when you make an attack roll or a save and throw, you get to add d4. So
Yeah.
just letting you know.
D4? Sweet.
You get a free d4 because you're hashtag blessed.
Only to accuracy, not to him.
Your hashtag.
That's what you always say when you get
Fucking
blessed,
8
hashtag
isn't good enough, is it?
It 100% is not.
Damn,
blessed.
alright.
Donk.
Not a celestial.
Sag, okay.
Generally speaking, no.
Alright, I'm just gonna fucking smack him again.
Get yourself an
So
extra
15 good enough? Probably not, right?
No.
15, you get an extra
Damn.
d4.
You do
It
get
does
an
get
extra
an
d4.
D4!
Hashtag bless!
Is an
An 18
good
is.
enough? Hell yeah. Look at that teamwork,
lucky
baby.
praise.
I rolled like shit. I rolled a 1.
Fuck.
Wow.
You
The hype and then the disappointment.
I
You feel
know,
a little
bro.
bit blessed, bro.
I'm so sad.
When you feel hashtag blessed, but the dice say no.
Yeah.
But the damage say womp womp.
Alright, well, he's not stunned anymore. He can just
You
smack
do
the shit
want
out of
your
me,
tricks
so.
wrong.
And in fact,
With,
Oh, he's got a
legendary
reaction.
no, your turn is over, right?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so he's gonna use a legendary
Alright.
action.
Alrighty.
Oh, great.
We got this.
Don't worry, you got a heal bot over here. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what to do now. Goodness gracious.
At least we're kind of spread out too. Now that I'm thinking.
Yeah,
about
that
it.
is probably not bad.
I mean, I'm not dumb enough to stand next to everyone. Like, hey, let's all stand in fireball distance.
Fuck.
We're rogues. I'm just off on
Nah,
my
never
own.
mind.
You're doing the rope.
Hit
thing.
me,
You're
motherfucker.
You're doing the
Do
thing that's
it.
gonna save the party. Do it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, just hauling ass.
Yeah, don't worry. We're in the room
Trying
full
to
of
figure out
mummies
a useful
fighting them
spell I
as
can
you're
use,
getting the
but I don't know
treasure.
what
Don't
it
worry
is.
about it. Just gonna go in the treasure room, guys. I'll be right over here. I'll be right over here. This is gone.
It will use pursuit.
You coward.
Oh.
He just runs fast.
40
What
feet
a
movement.
fucking little bitch.
Oh no.
He's
It's
got
got
he's got 80 feet of fucking movement.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
half of its movement. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah, okay. You can't run from me, motherfucker. There's no direction you can run.
I'm not stuck in a room with
As
you.
he,
You're stuck in a room with me.
as he doesn't run past you, just walks over you. God damn it!
You're looking up his dress.
Oh.
How do I do this?
I guess for now,
Yeah, that's good.
put it there for now. Yeah, it's trying to make its way towards it, but it's just basically stepping over everybody. Like,
I have a question.
Mhm.
How strong does my mage hand have to be in order to pull a, like, say like a building's like it's about to fall over because of the whole crash thing?
Mhm.
Is there a way I can pull out like something like a pillar or something to make it fall onto this thing?
mage handed is only 5 pounds of telekinesis, I think.
Oh, I
God
thought it
damn
was
it.
10.
Like, you could, if it was one brick that was 5 pounds holding up a building, I'd be surprised.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. So
I mean, that'd be
hold
cool.
up. It was here, and
Mhm.
moving forward, this is 20. So it is cover on top of this. So that's one legendary action. And now 20 feet away. Haha.
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh
don't-
no.
I'm a thinky boy, at least.
You are. You are very beefy.
I have that 18 AC. I am a mountain of metal. Problem is I'm not very dexterous. Oh, I'm +2. I'm above average.
Hi.
Hi, how are ya?
Hi, how are ya?
Hi,
Oh
how are
god.
It uses its large gilded spear as it radiates light and tries to shank the dwarf. Does a
Wow.
12 hit?
It will not. As he sees that shit coming, he's just like, oh shit! Like kind of tumbling away from it as it just impales.
Does the creature have
ground.
dark vision, by the way?
Yeah. However,
mean,
magical
it's-
darkness is a different thing.
I mean,
Okay.
its face is.
I was wondering if I can
fire.
obstruct its like ability to see.
Mm.
'Cause I'm
Okay.
looking through my spell list right now.
Yeah, he nimbly, like, kind of awkwardly rolls, Dark Souls rolls out of the way of that, like, oh!
John Dark Souls, let's go.
Dark Soul!
All right,
As I'm like,
that's
"Oh, you
his
got the two
that's his
better than
legendary
this."
actions. All of 3 gone. Luna, you're up.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do here.
Still going to be using
Luna, the
Oh my
spellcaster.
I've got this
Oh, wait,
attention on me!
Sorry, I've been thinking about my turn.
I like to think that I've got this
All of you
attention.
guys know that you can call for the crystal. All of you guys know that you can call for boons. However, it is either call a boon or move it forward. You cannot do both. Unless you're action surging like Neff can.
Well, she used the
Yeah.
one action surge they have, so yeah.
Alright, first of all, I'm gonna move out of the fucking range of this guy. This
How
is-
cute. You think there's a range?
Oh god!
Fool. I mean, just.
Well, I don't want to get caught in the crossfire as it's trying to attack Doran here.
Yeah, you were basically it's basically extended his hand past you to attack him. If you were actually a little bit further away from him, you would have been hit.
Oh
You
god.
see, like, ground rip up as Doran's, like, clutching a rock, like, waddling up. Oh! Holy crap, this thing's big!
God, I'm trying to figure out what to do here because I don't. No, what to do at this point? I'm gonna say.
Do you want to hold your action for, and then just let me know what you want at the end of the turn? I mean, do you want to delay your turn? Sorry.
You said we can call upon the crystal person for help?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of
all
those
of
things,
I
Dark and
posted all
Veil.
of the effects that you can call for in the top.
It's above
If you scroll up
Bless right there. Yeah.
above
Those four
bless,
things.
that would
Okay.
be darken veil, extinguish frustration, and forget burdens, as well as moving it closer towards you.
So why not use something to like obstruct its view?
Oh boy, I am far away from the crystal. Well, actually, I guess that's part of the crystal. If I am far away.
Yeah, it says
Sorry,
we
where'd you
can move
post them,
it
sorry?
15 feet.
Where'd you post them? Sorry, Boop.
Scroll up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In the
Oh,
chat.
scroll up.
Forget,
Yeah, in
forget
the chat.
burdens, frustration, extinguish, and darken veil. Those are the four.
Extinguish, you'll have to roll a d8, and if it lands on an 8, it'll reactivate. Actually, I should probably do that now that Neria's turn's over.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4. It does not reactivate.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's normal odds. Yeah. It's a good ability. I could see why it's got a recharge rate like that.
Yeah.
Or else we would have just kept doing that ability.
Yeah, we would just spam that and stun lock them the whole time.
That shit is why monks are strong. I wouldn't give that to you for
yeah.
free.
Sorry,
Stun and
I'm looking.
strike.
I'm looking at the Darkness Veil one.
Fuck Siren.
That is a good one. All within 40 feet get 45 feet.
Lucian, I'm gonna need a hand here.
All right, you call for Lucian. Which ability would you like?
Darkness Veil.
Darkened Veil. All right. Every creature within 45 feet.
I think that's...
If you move slightly closer to the crystal, you can include yourself in that.
Yeah, if you move
Okay.
right there, basically.
Yeah.
Wait, here?
No,
Yeah, you
like
just
literally
sidestep.
5 feet closer to the crystal is
Yeah,
all you
have
need.
movement.
I'm basically
You
right
can
next
just
to. Net.
Nire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Temporarily,
around
you
from the
3
front.
will gain plus 3 AC, armor class, and be a little bit harder to hit. That
Nice.
is your action. What is your turn? Is that all you want?
You move, yeah, action.
Oh wait, fuck! I forgot to have you roll for wild magic. Roll me a
Yeah,
d20
I have wild magic.
No ones, baby.
for the magic missile. I forgot to have you roll that.
Because every time you cast something above a cantrip, basically.
Yeah, I guess that's everything. I think.
Just could you roll a d20 for me?
D20.
Because you did a spell earlier. Because you're wow. Magic. Wow, magic.
You do not light up like a firework.
Because baby, you are a firework.
All right, next the Pyre will.
This is legendary reaction.
He actually gets those back because it's his turn now.
Wow.
Great.
Wow. As the great Owen Wilson would say, wow. Wow. I imagine this thing just has Owen Wilson's voice. Wow, I'm here to kill all of you. Wow.
Oh,
God damn it.
remember that you can do a flat perception check to try and identify an ability as well.
Oh, yeah.
On that thing.
Luna, go ahead. I'm going to keep reminding you guys throughout the battle because it's a mechanic that
It's pretty
Yeah.
difficult
I like using.
sometimes until- we'll get used to it, but like for
Yeah.
now, we're like, oh right, yeah, we could do that.
I am so sorry. The
Yeah,
DC is a
what?
15, and you have a
So
-1.
unperceptive.
Damn it!
Oh, I should have done that on mine. Fuck.
Oh, do you want to roll it? It's new to you as well, so I'll let you do it
Right.
retroactively.
Just basic wisdom, right?
Yep, basic wisdom because you're not a fighter or martial class.
Luckily, I'm quite perceptive.
Fuck.
Nope.
Not
No,
perceptive enough.
Not perceptive enough. I mean, it makes sense because I saw a giant spear coming from me. Whoa!
Yeah.
All right. Next will be this creature. He will seemingly change his stance, and his flame will grow brighter, and the arm holding his weapons will sort of fall lower to the ground as he sort of relaxes those, and he will raise up the orb and the wand, and the flame against his head will burn with a bright light, and he'll cast a spell.
Great.
Quick, use
All
the
right.
spell. Oh,
His turn happens, so he gets this, and he will also... Fuck. Hmm. He will raise up the wand in his hand, and as it does so, it will transform into a large flaming blade.
I was gonna say green flame. Green flame!
And he will strike. He probably straight up doesn't care about you guys.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah.
I mean, he sees a heal bot. He's like, oh boy, if I kill the healer, they're easy to kill.
Basically.
Oh, no!
He'll move up,
There he goes killing again.
take this big fucking sword, and slash into you. Or attempt to. Let's see what
As
happens.
he's standing up, he's like, come on then!
Yo! Nire and Luna, you guys can do opportunity attacks if you have melee weapons.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Fuck this guy.
Oh, I forgot melee weapons are again. Jesus Christ.
That doesn't hit.
Oh shit, I didn't.
Wait,
that roll,
bless!
I
Bless!
misclicked. I misclicked.
Bless.
17?
Let's
Probably
see,
not
what
right.
is his armor class? That
Oh,
hits.
I have
Oh,
dagger.
big.
Yeah.
Hashtag blast!
14! Let's go! That's max damage!
When you're hashtag blessed, you're hashtag blessed.
Fuck you!
I'm just saying, Baldur's the chosen light. I'm just saying, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Never doubt the worm.
Luna?
Never doubt the worm.
Oh, yes.
Do you have a weapon
Did you
attack?
want to do an opportunity attack?
I have like
A dagger
I
and
have
a quarterstaff.
Understrike, I have 2 daggers and a quarterstaff.
You can either use a dagger or the quarterstaff to attack the man.
Give him a whack or a stab.
Bap or stab?
Yeah, I'll use the quarterstaff.
You bapping?
Give him a
I'm
bomb.
bapping.
You
Fucking
also
Bapping.
get, you
whack
can also
him.
bless on that.
Nice. Okay.
Hit the attack, or yeah, attack.
Attack.
Mhm.
And then, this normal or advantage?
Normal. You do not have advantage. And
Oh god!
add a d4. Wait, no, a d4 won't save that.
Fuck, okay, so his AC is 17.
I mean, yeah, no. Even with
16.
that, it would be a max of 16, so I don't think it's gonna hit.
Nope. All right.
God damn it!
Flaming blade come down, and Doran just is like, he knows he's not rolling out of the way, so he just digs in and shield up, just flaming blade in. You never fought the dwarf yet.
Luna.
Party folk.
Uh,
Or
back.
sound like Irish or Scottish.
It's a
Your turn.
Swedish.
ball! This is knocking it away.
Okay. So I am going.
You
to...
also rolled in that one and are a rogue, so I'll let you use your cunning action to call him as well.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can theoretically call to him twice.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Was I was gonna
mean,
just
Makes sense.
move to. That's not bad.
I mean, connection to dash to get to the crystal.
Well,
I don't think you have to actually be at the
Oh, you-
crystal.
You do
I
not
was
have
just
to.
saying.
You just have to tell it to move and it will move.
oh, I thought we had to get there to command it to. Okay.
No. No, you don't.
Then- okay. Let me-
But I'm just saying, since you rolled a nat one, I'll let you, and he spoke to you the most, I'll let you be able to call him, specifically move him twice.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move to behind this rock, and then sort of trying to still be stealthy. Hope he's focusing on y'all.
He looks
And-
like he's attacking the dwarf.
Yeah, that's. I'm just hoping that he's more focused on you to notice me climbing up those stairs and hiding behind a rock. And I'm gonna, use my action and my cutting action to double call this guy. All right, Lucia, get over here, please.
This crystal just floats away.
It will, as this happens, the crystal begins to slowly reverberate and vibrate.
Of
Oh, my.
course. I do not wish to see anyone harmed after all.
That's you.
And the crystal floats slowly but surely closer to the north. At this point, all of you will sort of see and hear Nire and Luna, you are close enough for him to just be able to speak and hear him, and you'll hear.
If I am moved to the north, to the sigil, this binding will be broken. I will be able to assist. And I can promise you, I will end this quickly.
I'm gonna.
So escort mission?
Basically, yeah. Or you can kill the
my
angel
God.
yourself.
Oh, we started with an escort mission.
You can either finish the escort mission or try to kill the angel yourself. Both are realistic options.
Let's kill the
Don't
angel.
worry, I got this. Please.
Okay,
help me.
Y'all
no,
focus
I'm
on
old,
killing.
bro.
I'll be guiding it as a backup option.
True.
Please
Okay.
help me find Ogra.
All right, Luna, that is your. Oh, remember, do the flat wisdom combat insight thingy. I'll add
okay.
those into your characters later. I completely forgot to do that.
Right.
Oh wait, that's not. Let's...
That. I mean, Beck. Sorry, fuck.
I thought you said me. God damn it.
You both have the same name. One of you is Luna,
I'm so sorry.
and one of you is Beck. I need to remember that. All right, that's a no from both of you. Cyber, you're up.
So with Thunderwave, do I have to be next to him, or within 15 feet of him?
No.
Thunder wave, you can
Like,
do
can I cast
with
it from here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thunder wave. I think it's 60 feet. It's a. Oh no, it
Says
says range
15
self.
feet.
15
Thunder
foot
wave
cube.
is 60 feet. No shot.
No, sorry.
15
Thunder wave
feet.
is around you in 15-foot code.
Yeah.
All right, so
no,
the
no,
cone
I'm-
is 15
That's
feet,
not.
but
That's
the
not how thunder wave works.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 15-foot cube centered around yourself.
Centered or adjacent?
Yes, it's centered on
Each
you.
creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution.
Yeah.
Okay,
In
so
fact,
that's
I
the two different
accidentally
approaches to thunder
destroyed
wave.
my friends once because I didn't read that through.
All
And
right.
used in the middle of my party,
Mhm.
thinking
A lot of
what you were thinking.
people disagree on how thunder wave is actually
Oh, okay.
like if it's centered
It's
on
basically
you
just
or
a
if it's
shockwave emitted from you, like that one
You
Yes.
next to
Soul's
you.
ability.
So
I
if
knew
could
how it
just-
works, but these fuckers don't. Also, let me put you on the grid because you're not actually on the grid. There you go.
He's slightly too big.
You are
I'm a
too
big person.
thick for the brick.
Too thick.
So it's like
he's a
one
big boy.
square or
Look at
two
him.
squares around me.
It is
3 squares around
3
you.
Squares.
Okay.
It'd be 15 feet.
So it'd be like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just want to push him like slightly to the right.
Well, if you move
Push
forward,
him.
you can do that.
Huh?
If you move closer to him, the AoE moves. Because it's centered on you.
Ooh.
Basically, you strike that
Here.
power chord, and it just rocks out. It's the power of rock.
Boom.
Oh, boy, that's gonna hit me
This
too.
guy's in damage.
If
Do-
you move
do
back
you
5
tr-
feet, I'll be fine.
That's not how Thunderwave works.
Thunderwave
Wait,
is
what?
saved for half.
It's not.
I'd rather not get hurt.
could I move slightly downwards?
You could move slightly.
If you
to the
do, you'll hit
slightly
Luna.
back,
No, it's
and
not.
you'll hit him.
Wait,
If it's
is
a
it not
15
around
foot-
me?
If it's a 15-foot cube, it wouldn't be 15 feet in all directions.
Yes. It's a shockwave emitted from you.
So, yeah, it's adjacent to you. It's in a direction you choose. You just have to be along one edge of it.
No, it's
Oh,
like
okay. I thought you meant
it's
it
in
was
like you're
around me.
exploding.
That's not how I've ever seen it.
That's how I always did it, but I just
I'm reading it right here. That's all. Like,
that
Well, either
is
way, it wouldn't be 15 feet in all directions.
it 100% is. I just followed your ruling because you were the DM of the last game.
What?
I'm just reading a wave.
Yes,
forces
it's
sweeps
all
from-
around
from
you.
you. Yeah. As you make just a cube of thunderous energy around you.
Okay,
basically.
but that's not
There
what
you
the
go,
I
that is
literally
good.
caused a
Cube is.
TPK by paralyzing my entire party the first time I tried playing D&D.
That should hit
Wow.
him and nobody else. Yeah.
Yeah, it should hit, right?
Because he's big.
Because I'm hearing a lot of different ways to cast this spell.
There you go.
People
I'll just-
disagree on it.
All right. Click Thunderwave,
Thunderwave.
the icon.
Yeah.
All right. These things are from a source material, so let me see the measured template that it sets down on its own.
I was just reading in D Beyond right there.
I
You just
think-
put it up there. The force sweeps out from you in a 50-foot originating from you.
So I just explode.
Yes, like that one Dark Souls ability.
Each creature
Yeah,
in a
but
15.
a 15-foot cube is 15 by 15 by 15, not like 25, which is what you had before.
Oh, right. A
A 15-foot cube would be this.
Yep, I see that now.
Oh,
Yeah, so we did
okay.
have it right. Yeah.
You did. I was stupid. Never mind.
Oh,
Could I move?
I mean,
So
yeah,
where I
you can
was
move
then?
over.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
I can't move myself though because I'm in the middle of rolling something.
Oh no. Oh no.
Click yourself now.
I clicked myself. Okay, here we go.
There you go. As you go, oh yeah, and explode.
And then damage.
Yep. Roll damage.
Okay.
Roll damage, and he will make a con.
And normal.
Ooh, that's some good damage.
I will make a con save. I will roll a
Definitely
20.
just succeeded.
That's gonna be a pretty good con.
I will
Would
take half the
be-
damage.
That'd be
Okay.
7 or 6, because it
6.
rounds down. 6,
round
yeah, it
down.
rounds down. Yeah, yeah.
All
Wait,
right.
Do you get pushed back?
You will see, you will emit a loud sound from yourself as you like clap together, like magical trinkets to make a big noise, and you will see the flames shudder a little bit, but not be affected very much.
Damn it.
And resistances.
It's just like wind in his hair.
Yeah, basically.
Fire
And
hair.
then it just flares back up again.
Mario.
Oh boy. And I was like, I'm keeping him busy, but I guess we better move that crystal. As I'm just like, I know you're not Boulder, but I really could use your help there. As I like kind of say, like, well, I don't mean to dilly-dally with other gods, but and basically I'll use my action to move it up more. Basically, just move the crystal closer. As I'm holding out, I'm like, come at me! What? You can't hit one wee little dwarf!
Do not concern yourself, dwarf. I am no god. I am not under any illusions that I am. But I thank you for swallowing your pride.
Well, if it helps out my friends, I'll swallow more of it. I'll swallow anything, I guess.
You gonna finish that sentence?
You're gonna finish that sentence, Thunder?
He's like, as he's about to say anything, he's like, you know what? In my brain, I'm glad I didn't say that out loud. Like, as
Phil
the crystal
probably
falls
knows
over.
what you were about to say, though.
Oh my.
Like, they seem
Oh,
to
as
hear our
George
thoughts.
Sakai
a little
pops in his
bit.
mind, oh my. Like, lots of
Ginger
here
girl in your
today.
chat boop is my friend who was the one who wanted to ask you for advice on DMing.
Ah, fuck. Sorry. Hello, Ginger. I'll get to you in a bit. I'm so sorry. Hey there,
That's okay.
Azzy. Jesus fucking Christ, people are actually talking in my chat.
Hey, yo,
Um,
Azzy's here?
Yeah, Azzy's watching. The
They'll
most
actually
poggers
get
individual I know.
viewers.
Okay,
That'll
guys,
be my, that'll
I
be
have
my
to pee.
turn, by the
I'll be
way.
right back.
Go ahead.
I'm still holding concentration on Bless, so that's it for me.
Cool. That is
Bless
that.
is dead. Bless is gone.
Nope, Bless is still going. I'm holding it.
big.
I'm holding it
Yeah.
for a bit. It
However,
lasts
he
until-
does have legendary actions now. I remembered.
Yes. Yeah. It lasts for up to a minute, so it's been. So we got 8 more rounds of Bless.
Yeah.
Unless I lose concentration.
He will use his legendary. Oh, by the way, remember to use the.
Yeah, the proceed, yes.
Yep.
Proceed, that's what I was
So just flat wisdom.
Ability check, normal. It's
That'll do it.
rolling, 20. Ugh.
That'll do it. Okay, you can identify.
Let me see. Let's do Holy Flames.
That is a stance. You have identified a stance. Currently, the
Of
one
what?
he's in.
As I'm just like, he seems to be in some sort of stance. Like,
Right, he doesn't have his legendary actions. I forgot. Never mind.
okay. Okay, so he loses all it, but gains. Oh, basically his blades go down and the cups come up. Got it. He throws hands. Gotcha. Okay. And as I'm just like, doesn't seem to be using his blades. And then that's my turn.
Yeah. Anyways, that
That's a bonus action. Neat. That's pretty cool.
to swap his stance.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like,
My
I
Codium
dig
is
it.
very good at combat encounters, also very good at statistic ones. Next will be Nire.
The crystal's slowly floating like a dirigible behind us.
Basically, yeah.
And I'm just, I like to think when we call it, we just look at it, it starts going, and moves forward a little bit.
Neef.
Like a kite almost.
Attack.
floating.
Okay.
Yo, what the fuck, Neff?
Yo, you were coming out hot.
Tell me
Yo!
your-
Identify. Choose two.
Tell me.
Choose two.
Tell me your secrets.
Choose two.
I want. Be not afraid.
Oh.
I don't know
Alright.
why we identified that one so late. That one seems to be the most intimidating.
Well, I ain't afraid of no ghost. I mean,
Okay.
flamingo boy. Say yeah.
Got the spear.
The angel releases their hold in the presence of flare. All creatures within a 30-foot circle make a wisdom save. They're blinded by a radiant flame.
So it blinds us. Awesome.
Also,
That's why the
Dark and
Lucian
Veil
boon-
falls
Angel, I
on
get it. Oh
Luna's
That's why
turn.
the Lucian boon can give us immunity to blindness. Because he
Yeah.
can blind us. Saw that coming. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's
why
I
do
have
you
less
sound
restoration.
disappointed at this?
I'm not disappointed.
Hey, that's
Um,
why
I
this
would
boy's got less
also like to-
restoration.
I would also like to see solar infusion.
Ooh,
Because Blazing Blades is definitely his like sword stance, right?
sounds like it.
Oh, it's 20 health. 10 health.
Oh, right, because the cup can Oh, so it just regain. Oh, so he just burns his health back to normal as he just glows back from every time. Okay, makes sense. I mean, his blood is made of fire, I guess.
Okay, so he just gets 10 HP regen.
Flat 10. That seems cool.
Cool.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
it, because that was
That's
a
the end of my
new
turn.
little flop.
I'm surprised you guys have yet to identify any of his dangerous stuff, but
By the way,
Oh,
I'm just putting that 8 number there just so I can remember for Bless. Yeah.
I'm
In
back.
case we go past 8 rounds.
Did
Alright.
anything happen?
She rolled a nat 20 on the wisdom check. We learned both do not be afraid and solar infusion, basically.
Luna,
and then
you're
missed
up.
on the attack.
Any spells?
Me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Any
Oh, it's okay.
spells? Any movements?
Crystal
Yeah,
floating.
I'm going to. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? Jeez.
I mean,
I
you
feel
can
like-
always do crystal stuff.
I move up to 30 feet, so it's like.
Yeah, you got movement.
You can also do crystal stuff as well. That is true.
Like,
That's what I
besides
did,
the
'cause
boons?
my stuff.
Yeah, the boons are the crystal stuff.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's
Well,
what I
I'll
did,
move over
because all
here.
my stuff is radiant damage. It
Um,
ain't gonna damage this thing.
I'm gonna try casting. I'm gonna try Magic Missile again.
Pog. Go for it.
It's in range.
Wait,
First level
how
or
do I-
second level?
Just tap damage in the chat box multiple times. 3.
Oh yeah, right.
Ooh, max damage. First one, max damage. Pog.
They rolled that like 3 times, right?
Yep.
2 more times.
2 more times, yeah.
Yep.
Because at level 1 it is 3
Dos.
blast, and level 2 it is 4 blast.
Tres. One more.
Alright.
So that is 9.
Okay.
Now we get 1 more d4. Oh.
Oh, you.
There it goes. Oh, that is 14 damage again. That's
Got
pretty
it.
good.
Bang. You call forth these strange, these like little magical darts, and as you do so, just being next to this thing, this crystal seems to make them turn a slightly darker shade, as if they are. It's simply being affected by the ambient energy of whatever this thing is. They crash into this thing, dealing for 19 points of damage.
Ooh.
Wait, no.
Wait.
14 points of damage, sorry. I'm bad at math.
And then roll for a wild magic.
Give me as
again?
bad as me. I failed that
Wild
twice.
magic. Oh, I'll just roll
That's
for
not
her.
even a joke.
Oh, there we go. Wild magic.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
not
no.
good. That's not good.
Oh no.
All right.
this is about to derail the entire campaign, ain't it?
This is when we
It
all
might.
turned into potted plants.
Turn him into a sweet roll.
All right.
Just
So
had to
from
choose
your
wild magic.
hey
Hey, wild magic's so fun though. It
slash
could be anything. It could even be a boat. You know how much we wanted that. It's about those
how do you do a
boats.
coin flip foundry?
See, I think it's
I just did your coin flip for you.
it's
All right,
just roll a
cool.
d2, I guess. Yeah. Heads I win, tails you lose. There you go.
All right. Heads is wait, no, it'd probably need to be a D3.
3.
Okay. 1d3 because so that I can call it before we fucking roll, so it doesn't just seem like I'm making shit up as I go.
Yep.
1. Your father, 2, your ancestor, and 3, the witch. Let's see what we get. That
Faja.
your father. All right.
My dead dad is.
Not your father, but like the man who raised you.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I was raised by a human.
Not a Vulcan, a human.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was a paladin. He was murdered.
All right, time for
That's usually not
D100.
good. 72.
Is that what it rolled? It's not updating for me, which is scary.
I'm seeing stream viewer.
Yeah, 72.
roll a 70 and a 2. 72.
I see 72 as well.
Okay,
It might just be
Well-
just be lagging a little bit.
perhaps.
Yeah.
I am looking. Oh boy.
What?
Hold up.
Doran, you lose your hair. No. My
Do you have hallucinations of my father?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, you have that
You-
one non-flashback.
Will your eyes will begin to glow, and choose 3 people.
Choose 3 people.
Hmm.
Oh god. Like in
Those
this campaign?
guys.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Oh god. Okay.
I mean, there's 3 people in front of you. That makes sense.
You can also choose yourself.
Or the captain, or these other people around.
Is this gonna be a good or bad thing?
I cannot say until you choose.
Oh god. Okay.
One of those 3 will die.
Fun. Hopefully.
I guess, like, I don't know if the citizens have all evacuated by now. I guess Forge
Yes.
and I guess one random citizen and the guard sleeping on the rock there.
The captain, Forge, and a random guy over there.
Okay.
Nice.
And I will ask you,
Okay.
do you believe in God? Does your character believe in a god?
Are they ready to
This is
move?
mostly for flavor.
This is mostly for fun.
For flavor.
I mean, they believe that gods exist, but they don't worship any.
So you're practice agnostic, basically. You believe you think they're real, you just don't believe them. You don't really practice.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, their power is relevant in the world. There's a cleric right over there shooting magic power.
Using holy magic against
I mean, there's also a
angels,
being right
though.
in front of us, so it's like...
Yeah.
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 No
Doran,
crisis of faith right now.
you will see a small, like, glowing light mote of light that like grows above Thorin and like covers him almost in armor.
Oh.
It seems to glow with bright light, and then it suddenly it feels almost ethereal and light, but then it becomes heavy. And it is still yellow. It is still gold, but it is not magical. It is in the same way. It feels like a burden, almost, but it does protect you. All the citizens. Let me actually roll. It's probably
Oh,
the
you
Roman
mean,
Pantheon.
you mean cyber.
72.
is when-
I am no citizen.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, I thought they said Thor, and I was like, did she say my name?
Did you
It's
say
supposed to
you?
be Forge.
Oh, Forge, sorry.
Forge.
Oh,
Forge, not
Forge.
Thor.
Do you believe in a god? Sorry. For flavor.
Me? I don't think so. I mean, like, same with Luna. I know they exist. It's just I don't practice any religion.
Okay. You will feel a simple. It almost feels like glass that forms around your body. There is nothing in front of you, but you feel you cannot touch your own self like there's something protecting you, even though, well, nothing is. There is nothing protecting you.
Like a sheen almost.
Yes. Nothing is protecting you. In a literal sense.
The absence of thing.
As for the citizen, it seems like a sort of holy armor will appear over him that seems to be made out of flame. And then over the captain, a sort of lightning-esque thing, chainmail will appear over his body as a shield of faith activates on all of you, plus 2 AC on each of them. None of you, however, that's it. So Thorin, plus 2 AC, no need for concentration, that just happens.
It's you mean cyber,
Sorry. I forget,
Forge.
god damn it.
My name is
I will get it.
Forge.
Forge. Plus 2 AC.
Forge.
Forge
Plus 2
of
AC.
Smith.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, Luna, that is your turn, right? Or do you have something else? Okay,
That's a pretty
No,
good
that's
wild magic surge.
Yeah.
I'll say that so far.
next will be the Pyre. Wait.
Welcome, Forge.
Yeah, here does not have. Okay.
Right now it's got spell slinging right now.
It will. Sorry, I'm looking through this.
Yeah, no problem.
Break down what wild magic so far. Shield of Fate, 72.
Yeah.
No, God, not ability 3!
Oh god, it's too powerful.
Oh no.
Oh, it's his fucking line attack.
It's a. Yeah. All of you in that line, make me a strength
I forgot
saving
to do
throw.
the perceive
Strength.
thing.
Oh, go ahead and do that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm like, I just realized.
That'll work. What would you like to identify?
Any buffs we should worry about?
Other than
Maybe-
liquid light, I've
Maybe
identified
Grace,
that
like,
one.
horizontal. What she's doing.
That's well, I won't say anything.
I mean, it looks horizontal.
I think this is actually just a spell. I don't think it's
It
actually.
could be a spell, yeah.
You can just say the thing that I'm casting on you if you want.
Yeah, what is the thing you're casting?
It is not a spell. It is just an ability.
Sick.
Solar wind. Ooh, that's a lot of
Make me a strength saving throw. Both of you. Actually, I can do it for you. I think.
Me?
Okay.
Wait, for both of us?
Yes. Oh god.
I would have rather done it myself.
You can do it yourself if you want.
Okay.
Wow, Luna. Oof. Hey,
All
there
right.
you go.
All right.
Oh, you also can, if you need to, bless on those, because they are certain those.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag bless.
Oh,
Well,
do I have
both
to
of
do
you
a strength saving
do-
throw right now?
No, you
Yeah.
got
Or do you need you to roll it
19.
for us? Did you roll
I
it
rolled
us
it for
already?
you.
Okay, double check.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
my neck was bothering me. So I have to wait for a
So
bit.
you will do half of this. So both of you will take 9 points of damage here, and be pushed back 5 feet,
But
Okay.
knocked
So
but
one
not knocked
square.
prone.
This
but
way.
not knocked prone.
Oh, okay. There we go. And then -5.
Mm-hmm. and it will raise its hand at you, and a bright light will emanate and bring forth a strong wind that pushes you back. And then it'll lay down its wand and orb and raise up its swords again, preparing to attack.
Hey,
Luna, the Beck. Beck. Sorry. Beck, it's your turn.
a Beck?
Beck. Beak.
Bigman.
I'm
Bigman.
thinking I'm going to use my cunning action to call for the crystal once, but I think I'll use my regular action just to take another hot shot with my short bow.
Yeah, you do have advantage right now since I'm in front of it.
Go for it. It's not
Well,
advantage,
it's not
but you just
advantage.
get the
You
sneak
will have
attack.
Sneak attack, as I'm saying. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I mean, there are two people surrounding him, so.
True. But
One,
don't worry, we got him in the old murder sandwich.
3.
I don't think 15 gonna do it,
Vroom.
though.
A 15 does not do it.
Okay, well, I did use my cunning action to call it. You haven't moved
Yep.
it yet.
I did.
Oh.
I just did, I think. It's fairly close. Yeah. It would be your turn, Cyber, but
I'm prone.
you are not
Nope,
prone.
you are not prone. You made
Oh,
the save and throw, so you just got pushed back 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
However-
I thought we were prone. However,
He is gonna use a legendary action.
Stay humble.
Let me just say, this one, I don't know how much it hurts.
Hey.
But it will hurt. Luna, you are in that, I'm afraid.
Right.
Oh no.
Don't be in a line. Attack. This will hit both of you too. This will be for both of you. Holy shit.
can I use shield as a reaction?
What would your AC be with shield?
My AC is +5.
Yeah, but what would
plus
it be?
five,
Anyway, I
that
can
would be
just
twenty.
roll and dodge out of the way.
Maybe. You do also have that Shield of Faith as well, so
Yeah.
take your normal AC +7.
Yeah.
That is
that's-
22.
It would
Yeah.
still hit, so you shouldn't waste the shield then.
Damn it.
Yep.
But then, like, 24 is gonna be it for me.
Yeah,
No, that's to hit you. not
Oh,
to
that's
do
the hit? I
damage.
thought that
That's
was
just
the
to
That's
attack.
accuracy.
Yeah, no.
Okay, never mind.
Accuracy. It might be like 70 damage. I don't know. Oh, it's only 13.
yeah. Yeah. That's a legendary action from him.
It's still good damage.
That
Oh,
is a
wait,
legendary
that
action,
any-
though.
Is that like, oh, that's just a physical attack, right?
Yes.
Okay,
As
never mind.
a
Then,
giant
yeah,
spear came
can't do
down
anything
and
about it.
slashed through. Yeah.
So that is for you and Luna, the tiefling, the sorceress. You also take that damage.
Great.
13 damage to you, and 13 to Thorn.
Forge.
Forge. Fuck.
Who's Thorn?
Who?
Doran, Thorin.
Okay, so we took 9 damage before and then 13 damage?
No,
Yes.
you took. You're just
So
taking
when
13
half
right now.
was no.
Okay.
It was 9 and 13, so that'd be 21 so far altogether.
I'm dead then.
You're not dead.
Wait, you're unconscious?
Wait, so it's 21
Because
altogether?
my health is 21.
Okay, then you're unconscious at the moment.
You are unconscious but not dead.
I am also
Okay.
unconscious then.
All right, I'll get you both out.
Holy crap.
That's what I was- that's what I was
Remember that you can
planning on.
also double tap crystal for forget burdens.
Oh right, forget burdens. Yeah.
What does that do again?
Heals you for
oh,
half of your missing HP if you are up to tap it.
I'm
It's
right
as
on top
an
of it. Does
action
that
then.
count?
Cyber, it is your turn though, because that was a legendary action.
Ah,
Alright,
Well-
I guess that's a death save.
if,
Cyber's
whatever,
still
I'll
up
just
though,
do
right?
20.
Oh.
No, like, I was at 17, then you hit with a 21, so yeah.
No, I hit with a 13.
Oh, then
I dealt 13 points of
Wait, why
damage.
You dealt 18 points earlier, bro.
When?
It was half,
okay,
so that'd be
I was
9
at 17,
with the solar
I would be
wind.
at 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I took
half
9 first, and then you said I took 13, so that's like all my HP.
oh shit, I'm sorry.
So yeah, she's down, but I think he's still up at 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
TPK!
Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry.
Cyber,
I'll
it's
get
your
him-
turn,
I'll
though.
get him back up.
You're up.
I'll get him up.
Wait, okay. So... can I touch the crystal as an action? For the
Yes.
Forget burden?
Half your missing
Well, I'm right on
HP,
top
heal
of
it.
So half is okay.
22, add 11.
Nope, stop. Okay, sorry. There we go. And I'm healed for that much.
You still have your bonus action and your ability to identify.
So, for my bonus action in my armors thing, if I just straight up punch him, the Thunder Gauntlets thing still works, right?
Is it a bonus action?
You should probably move out of a line, by the way.
Yeah, probably.
Take my body with you.
Well, don't put it in the line's way. Like,
I'll
just move it diagonally with you.
right here. Well, yeah, I think that's fine.
Each of the armor's gauntlets, creature hit by the gauntlet has this advantage.
Because I'm reading Thunder Gauntlets, and it's just saying if I make an attack with nothing in my hand. does
Yeah,
that
if you
mean
just do
it
an
has to
unarmed
be a
strike.
bonus action, or?
Yeah, you can punch him
You're
with
not a
glove,
monk,
basically.
so you can't attack with a bonus action.
Oh, right, it's my I already used my action.
Yes.
Uh,
Some of them are bonus actions, however, wait. As a bonus action, you gain temporary HP equal to your level in this class, replacing any temporary HP points you already had. You can do that.
for
he's an
defensive
artificer,
field?
right?
Yeah, because you're using
Oh.
Guardian armor, or I doubt you're using Infiltrator.
I'm currently in Guardian.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll use defensive field. Do I just press on the armor thing?
Nope, I'll just add 3 temporary HP to you.
Okay.
That's always good.
Also-
So, let's see. One sec.
Oh, so do I also do my wisdom thing?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it. I can't do anything else at the moment.
That'll not do anything else. All right, so you are fine, theoretically.
Oh, also, I can't like heal people when they're unconscious, right?
Yes, you can.
Don't worry,
Oh.
I can get her up.
Because I also had healing words, so
You absolutely can. You can't heal
Wait,
people
I already
once they're
used my
dead,
thing.
but you can heal them if they're unconscious.
okay, okay.
Basically,
I already
they've got
used my
hit on the
action,
head
so.
very hard. Yeah.
That ends my turn then.
Pog. There you go. Bonk. You feel yourself, your wounds begin to close a little bit as you place your hand on this crystal, and then you activate your own armor's own power, and it begins to offer a small force field around you. You feel better. Red,
Yes.
you're up.
As I'm just like, and I'm like, oh crap! As I see her get just impaled by the spear and go down. As you see once again his bearded holy symbol, as he says, "O Baldur, who dwells among the dead, holder of thy father's secret, hidden hope for them all. I channel your power now. preserve life, and I will do my channel divinity, preserve life, 15 points onto our sorcerer right over here. Once a day,
Hog.
channel divinity. So let's see, one sec. Okay, not the cycle of life. That won't help with anything because that's if I use a spell. So yeah, you see a large glowing rune glow from the center of his stomach that glows out as he kind of like points his hand towards, and it's like a funnel of like runic magic heals into your unconscious body as you go up 15 healing just straight up like that. The life just kind of mends you back as you are pulled from the brink. Like, as I'm like, you better get away from it.
Jeez.
You pop back up. You're up. You heal for 15.
Yay!
As that is all my channel divinity, because I think, let's see, preserve life. It says you gain 5 times your cleric level. I'm level 3, so that'd be 15. Yes, level 3. Blah blah blah, and that is an action. Bonus action.
Holy shit, I'm alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got quite a bit back. Just this wave of healing light, blue healing light, kind of wakes you.
Yeah,
gets
it's
you back up.
actually very hard to properly kill a hero, like a player character. So even when you're down, you're not really down. So don't ever
you
think
have
that
3 unless they just wail on you when you're down on the ground. Just like,
Mhm. Mario, is that your turn? You can also bonus action and
I will do
identify.
I will do my identify. Oops.
I'll add macros in for you guys later. I just was lazy and forgot. Whoops.
That is
Not
a
enough.
13, not gonna do it. And I will kind of.
Disciple of
try and
Life,
get-
by the way, is not a spell. So you
It
can also
is-
use Healing Word if you have it.
Yes, but it is an action to do that. But I don't have.
Healing Word is a bonus action.
I know, but I don't have it. Because I had Cure Wounds better for more intense heal, and yeah, there's.
All right. Cool.
That is my turn. Yeah, and there's Preserve Life, by the way.
No, my
Neef.
good man, thank you. I owe you a kiss later.
If we live through it, you can buy me a drink.
Even better. We're gonna need a drink after this.
Yeah.
Neff.
And yeah.
Move the crystal, and then I end my turn.
Oh.
Okay. Luna.
His HP regen's insane, so there's no reason to just
Yeah.
like, attack
He-
That's why I'm
he's-
just trying to keep him away from this thing by getting in his way. But
There's no reason to use your action on attacking him if he's just gonna regenerate, so just move the crystal, everyone.
hopefully.
Yeah, I get the feeling that that was a little busted. No. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
That is a lot of healing.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I
more
could
like
see,
a
I could see 5 every turn, but 10. Whew.
Oof.
He regens all our damage, so this is just it's not even really a fight, it's a cutscene where we get the crystal and then win. But like it's still cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
think
we get to show off our ability stuff. We're doing stuff. We saw wild.
It's a
I-
good practice.
I think I'll fucking nerf that too.
It's
Because
the,
it is a lot.
it's
I've actually been
theatrical
forgetting to
scene in Final
add a
Fantasy
lot of it.
VIII, you know. Oh right, you forgot to add his HP.
I actually really have been forgetting to do that.
La 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 la.
So honestly, it's all the same because I'm stupid. But yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm actually just gonna make that be a thing. I'm gonna make that executive decision
Alright.
that he only regenerates 10 on Holy Flames instead of Blazing Blades. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Sorry, I'm just like looking at something and you are 100% right, and I was thinking about that.
And now we know, and knowing is half the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe.
Knowledge.
It's a good experiment,
Anyways,
but
Right.
Probably-
It is its turn. Oh, sorry. Is it
For
Luna's
later.
turn or is it Pyre's turn?
Luna already did her turn, I think. No,
Oh,
Nire.
no, that was.
You're right. You're right.
Nire
You're
already did her turn. Luna, do you have a turn up?
back.
Wait.
Wait. It's me again?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're up. You're up.
Oh,
You're
Jesus.
healed. You're
Oh,
like,
that was fast.
oh.
Oh yeah. Okay. First of all, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
get the fuck out of this
Move
line.
away from it.
like get the fuck in.
I'm
Gonna like
behind
move
the
next to the
crystal.
crystal over here. Oh, yeah. If I touch this thing, will like I don't know restore my health or something? I don't remember.
It does it
uh,
heals half of your missing health.
Okay.
Your missing
big-
health, not your
You
current health.
Oh,
Your
okay.
max health.
All right. So not that then.
Maybe just move it forward a bit and keep going with it because you still have a bit of movement, I think.
Should I help move this crystal or?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could move an extra 10 feet up too. You have 30
Okay,
feet,
yeah.
I think. I only have
I'm
25 'cause
gonna
I'm
I'm gonna help move this crystal.
Go for it.
Do I have to do a strength check?
No. You just call it and tell it to move.
Okay. Moving
Yeah,
the crystal.
Just lift with your legs.
Go north.
Lift with your legs.
Look at their legs.
I mean, it's kind of
No,
got
it's
that
just-
0G thing going for it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a balloon floating along, yeah.
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 No, do it the dwarf way. Just a jerk and twist in motion with your entire back.
La, 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 la.
Ah!
There you
All right.
go.
Is that your that everything? Sorry.
I want to check someone here.
Huh?
No, yeah, that's everything.
All right. Next will be the boy.
Here comes the boy.
The boy.
the boy is about to flame in steps.
The boy gonna stab you.
Stab you with fire.
Take your
Yeah,
body
he's
from
gonna start a turn with
flame.
less than that threshold, so I think now is a good time.
Blind.
Play. Keep in mind, guys, I've completely also forgot to remind you guys. You had the
Oh yeah, the
thingies,
perceive thing.
and also the boons from the crystal as well, to actually kill the thing.
Why would we use the boons instead of moving the crystal?
Because it's fun to kill it.
We can't kill it.
But
It
she
regens
can
everything.
kill it. But
We
she can
just-
kill it.
Went through this move.
You would. Okay.
Why would we attack it? It just regens everything.
I mean, that's why I'm just a meat shield to block it, because I'm tanky.
We just addressed that, didn't we?
Yeah. First, I've been forgetting to heal it. Second, I think it's better to not have it heal that much, so I decided to remove that ability. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So that it's actually a fight.
Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, is it do not be afraid?
It just reminds me of biblically correct angels. Like they say, "Do not be afraid," and then they look like a bunch of cluster of eyes and feathers.
Yeah, my
Yep.
child, you will bear the Son of God. Ah! Just... So
There
we're
know
making a
nothing that
wisdom
happens
saving
if I
throw?
look directly at this incomprehensible abomination. Oh, I'm blind.
Actually,
Oh,
all you
boy.
guys are.
Oh, sorry.
The two of you are fucking fine. Cyber, Forge, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Ginger girl in chat. Hello, boy.
Here comes the
Saving throw.
flame boy. How are you? 16. Just made it.
Yep.
I did.
All right, you guys aren't blinded. Fuck.
Okay.
And he's going to keep his swords up. And that's his
I'd
turn.
like to say for the funny thematic is that as the flare comes up, his beard blows into his face, as it just bundled there, as it just this wave of light, and he's like, "What happened?" Like looking around, all confused. Where did they go?
You know what I'm still scared of? We still haven't identified any of its like bad things, right?
It's like wave of fire or
Still
something.
wondering when that's gonna be coming up.
Just waiting to see one of us just
For
get
no reason.
fucking flame pillared as it just a tactical nuke strike just hits us from the sky. I'm okay.
Okay, Luna, you're up.
Okay. So I'm gonna. What were the call action things? I've been scrolling up looking for them. Like
I'll
the
post them again.
identify thing? Yeah. Because I want to use my thing to identify one of them, or try to.
Oh,
And then I'm gonna
You-
also call it with my cunning action.
all right. Do you mean the boons for the crystal, or the?
No. Like you said, we could roll wisdom to.
Yeah, go ahead and do that for me.
Yeah.
Just flat. See if you can.
Okay, where's my note?
You have yet to identify this one
Oh,
or
well,
this.
I'm not identifying anything.
This one
LA1 and LA2.
and his spell list.
Wait,
and
well, I'm
Blazing
not
Blades.
identifying anything. I don't know shit, my dude.
Okay, cool.
Three, that ain't gonna do crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
You look at it, you're like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
I look at it and I'm like, I'm too focused on its chest plate thing. It's just like, oh, shit. I'm more busy thinking to myself, if we kill this thing, does it
I
dissipate?
wonder
Or
how
can
much I could
like...
sell that cup
Yeah.
for.
Exactly. That's exactly what he's
It's
thinking.
a 30-foot tall cup because it's about 80 feet and it's floating in one of his hands. So
Look, that much gold, if it is gold, could make me a king for life.
that'd be a good,
All right.
amount of money for a month.
Yeah.
Cyber.
I'd never have to steal again. I would, but I wouldn't have to.
You do it for fun, not for
Exactly.
not for, like a hobby.
Cyber, you're up.
Beck likes the thrill of it more than actually
is it-
surviving.
What's up?
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Her.
Can I move the crystal up?
Sure.
Yeah, did you?
Oh, I
did
can
you
do that too.
my phone?
Yeah, everybody can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just getting close now.
I guess I'll do that. Move the crystal up.
Okay.
Almost
I
there.
forgot to move this one. Any bonus actions for you?
No.
Okay. Mario?
Oh! As he's like, can't hit what you can't see. Can't hit what you can't see. Hopping back and forth a bit. And he'll just like look like he's just like, well, go on, move for it. And as he wills it to move closer, he's like, like, yeah,
Okay.
he'll just move the crystal up with his brains. Which is funny because he has
His brains.
he has a very low intelligence, so he's thinking, he's like, how do I make it move again? Oh yeah, move.
Oh, fuck.
Like looking at it.
I refreshed the page by accident.
Oh no, what did you do?
I pressed escape and clicked something.
I also hate when you're like closing tabs and you accidentally click the tab you're on. You're like, no.
Speaking of, did the music stop for anyone else a while ago?
Because
or-
I did this.
Okay.
It's still
Making
going
sure,
for
'cause
me,
I
for
was-
whatever reason.
It stopped while I was fucking around with my settings, and I'm like, wait, what did I fuck up?
Oh,
I
you
just didn't want
probably.
to bring it up.
No, Where Stars on Shine is still playing for me on my end.
Yeah. Just
And
make
the
sure that
music
the
volume
volume
is
isn't super low for you. You can raise it.
I put it all the way to max. Was the thing.
Refresh.
Okay. 'Cause I was digging that music.
All right.
Oh, now I don't hear it anymore. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Oh well.
Yeah, my chat was not able to hear me, so I tried lowering it, and then it just disappeared.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Well,
It's okay.
Okay. Cool. You will move the crystal all the way towards the top. And as this happens, you will see boop, crystal done. It will begin to have cracks and shatter.
Ow.
I'm still really worried that it's evil because it was a natural one on wisdom that made it talk to me or whatever.
Mhm.
If I interpreted that situation right.
I mean,
So-
good and bad are just subjective, you know?
Well, it's the one that's not trying to kill me, so I'll side with it regardless.
Right.
This angel made the choice for me if I was going to be. Yeah.
Like if somebody
I'm still very scared, though.
if somebody tried to stab me and somebody else said, "Hey, I can get you out of here," I'm like, I'm gonna listen to that guy. That guy's got a knife.
Exactly.
As you look out at this creature, it will scream out, saying, fuck. Is it working? Okay.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
More importantly, we
fuck.
can see him, right? His name's Lucio.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a
Thank
guy.
you.
Is he hot?
Yes, it's a guy.
It's a very pretty guy.
Thank you. It will take a mortal blade to bring him down, but I can make it a little easier for you.
And he will fucking Omaiwamu over.
My own move.
Does it look over like, oh, he's a lot taller than
A
me.
sort of
Oh.
spike will appear in his palm like a fucking Assassin's Creed wrist blade. And he will stab into its chest. And extinguish it to a pretty decent extent.
I'm bigger than it now.
Yes.
Oh man, it's still got 2 feet on me. Oh man. He's like on his tippy toes.
All of your damage is doubled versus this creature. Now.
Oh,
Nice.
I'd say we let it go.
Okay.
Let's kill it.
Yeah, basically. Fucking kill it. Go for it.
Fucking kill it. Let's go.
Neff.
Hey Neff, guess what? When you're still hashtag blessed.
Oh boy. Okay. His AC is still the same though, so I can't wait to fucking miss.
Uh,
Stabby, stabby.
Yup, there's the miss.
Jesus Christ, Neff. I'm so sorry.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
She's like, seriously, you just have to hit it. Like, just hit it.
Luna?
Where is it?
Alright.
Oh, there it is. I zoomed in, I didn't see anybody.
Let's see.
Oh, wait, right. You guys freed him. I forgot. I need to switch something out.
Eh?
Oh, hey, I have music again.
Yeah. Okay,
I like this.
I'm gonna fire magic missile now.
Go for it.
Where the fuck is the damage thing on this thing? Did it work? Where'd it go? Huh, weird. It didn't show that I rolled. Hang on.
Oh, I think I remember what
Oh.
happened. You're out of spells.
Oh, I'm out of spells. Never mind.
On set
You know what,
level
I'm-
1.
Oh, yeah, right.
You can upcast it. Cast it at a higher level. And that would mean
How do I
that
do
you
that
would
again?
fire 4 darts instead of 3.
Pew 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 pew.
do I do that again?
I can do that for you. Go ahead.
All right.
Just click the damage 4 times.
Oh, 4 times?
Mm-hmm. Not the spell, the damage.
Oh.
In the chat.
Oh, sorry. Oh, in the chat. Okay, well, let me click it anymore.
I guess I'll roll it for you. Fuck.
Yeah.
Three d4 plus 1 plus 3. Normal.
14.
14 damage, double that, it's 28.
Wait. Oh yeah, is there wild magic involved every time I cast a
Yep.
spell though? Alright.
Let's see if you roll another 1.
Just roll a d20.
D20?
Yeah.
Just straight.
That's good.
Sweet.
Nothing happens to you.
Cool.
And, that's your turn. He takes 28. That's his turn. Oh fuck, I did not read that correctly.
Hmm?
Ah. I mean, fuck it.
Huh?
Yeah, fuck it. Okay.
Okay.
He will make a cone attack. Right? Is that what it is? Yeah. Ooh. Thorin. Get fucked.
Dexterity. What is it?
Nope, it's just an attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That
so,
hits. Not a crit,
Yeah.
but that is 11 damage.
Alright, 1 sec. I'm just doing a con saving throw for the less.
You're good.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah, definitely good. As I'm just like, oh! I'm like, I'm a flyer! Like, ah! There's a man
Go for it.
on fire. Ah!
All right. Next is Luna.
Deck.
Go for it.
I'm
Don't miss.
This is just like. Then I fired. Me. And I fired again. Oh, that's great. Ow.
Beck.
Okay. I will use my short bow. So cunning action doesn't give me like another attack action, right?
It does not.
Okay.
Rogues never really get another attack action.
I'm
like-
going to use my movement.
Oh shit! I just realized people told me to hydrate. Fuck.
I'm gonna use my cunning action.
Wait,
to
what's health?
dash over here behind this rock. I don't know if you can see that.
Cunning action gives you 60 feet of movement.
Yeah. Which to right there.
But it also can get you stealth and other things to give you advantage, so you do
Yeah.
more damage, basically.
So I'm going to
Stab him?
use my short bow to attack from here. Oh, I moved to behind this rock.
Yeah.
To
Bonk
get
him with an arrow.
slightly better. Yeah, exactly.
That is a good bonk. Roll that damage.
Bridge.
And the
Alright.
2d6.
Oh, 2d6 because I'm stealth. Alright, so
You also
2d6.
have sneak attack because you got an F right on top of him.
Normal.
Oh,
Ooh.
Give him a good stab.
Nice.
Stab him with an arrow from far away.
That is a very good bonk.
that is 34.
14, 34. Yep.
Yeah, double 34. Okay.
Minus 34. Oh, fuck. 55. Cool. He is still alive. Cyber, you're up.
I guess I'll move right here and ready my mace and swing at him.
Spap
Patch his
him.
brains in.
Bonus action bonk.
Attack.
Oh, it's a while.
Go for it. Oh, you rolled. I rolled. I shouldn't have.
Oh,
Well, you rolled a 1, I rolled a 15.
You also get
can I
a
have yours?
D4 if you roll.
Yeah, we'll give you mine.
Is that it?
But add that d4 because you do have bless.
Attack what?
Oh, so then it's 19?
Oh, you
Uh,
roll 1d4 and see
Oh.
what you get from that. Yeah, you don't get
let's
just to add 4. I mean, it would be great if you did.
Roll.
You might add 4. The 17's enough.
Okay.
Just use
I do damage. Normal.
Wow.
6.
What?
Wait, don't you... Hold up.
It's 1d6 plus 2 bludgeoning damage.
No, but don't... I think...
I think you can use intelligence if you're an artificer, right?
No, hold up. Hold up. There must be something you can do. I'm just
My
like, I
intelligence is
refuse
plus
to accept that that's the damage that you have.
A mace is not strong. A lot of damage, sadly.
I should have just punched him.
Yeah. 1d8 thunder damage on a hit. And grants disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you until the start of your next turn. Yeah. Eh. I mean, it technically could be less, but it does have that additional effect, so.
Yeah. I should have just
Alright.
punched him,
Alright, cool. Mario, you're up.
but that was my turn, so... Wait, so it's just 6?
Yeah.
I mean, a mace is
I'm
not
so
a lot of
helpful.
damage. Since we're giving him a whacking, I might as well go in swinging my mace.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, not much
Bruh.
there.
You guys need to hit. Come on, please. I beg you. This has to
Try.
happen.
I'm trying.
I can't have the only damage dealer deal damage because they use a spell that physically can't miss. Please.
I literally am mostly support. I mean, my strength's only +2. That's it for me.
Okay, cool. I'm not mad. I'm just very upset at the RNG. I'm not mad at you guys. I'm mad at Foundry right now.
I'm mad at Foundry right now.
We have 6 rounds of bless.
Okay.
We might run out of bless before we kill him.
Goodness
Neff.
gracious.
At this point,
Please, just
you will
stab him in the
hear
back.
this Lucian say, "This flame has taunted you. You must be frustrated, are you not?" And it will grant you this
Oh, you get frustration.
for free. Just
Awesome.
you
Wait.
You get a you
Can't
get
wait till
that
Winifred
and
comes.
I
You
can.
get a +2 on it with
and a
that.
bless.
Please,
Yeah.
God.
Please, please hit it.
We'll
Very
see.
hard of a
Yeet
hit.
yourself into it.
Throw your body against the rocks.
Wow, I actually hit something.
Jesus Christ.
Who's ready for my terrible damage? Awesome. I rolled a 2.
16. Stab.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
Oh god, what now?
It had 15 health.
Hooray!
Yay!
Do you wanna
How do you want to do it?
do you wanna say it or
Chop it in half, motherfucker. It's dead.
Do it.
just one swift strike, raise that blade up and bring it down, and it carves straight through like butter. And with that,
It's like
the
Austin Powers. Why won't you die? Just keep it.
the thing is gone.
Yippee.
That was too close for comfort.
I told you we had this.
Is everybody alright? And by goodness, is a big person as I look up. Whoa! Why
Wait,
is
with the body?
everybody- Why is everybody taller than me?
Look, Luna is like 6
My
feet tall with
apologies.
horns.
Let me get to something a little bit more appropriate.
Oh,
And he will sort of take a few steps forward, and as he does, shrink his size down to be more on par with everyone else's.
thank you.
Hey, we appreciate the help, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, what
Good.
just happened?
A lot of things, Rogue. A lot of things.
Hey, thank you,
Well-
lad. You did pretty good with your shots. I saw them. You got the
Thank you.
keen eye.
Thank y'all for distracting.
Mm-hmm.
I
At this
think
point,
that's the compliment, right?
Nira, make me a Arcana check.
Wait, me?
Yeah. You.
Okay. Arcana?
Mhm.
That's
I'll
something
give you
I rolled
advantage on it.
Okay.
Arcanana.
Oh. The way the crystal cracked, it released a sort of energy. It reminded you of something. And perhaps there was a reason that this crystal fell so close to you. Because the energy emanating from it is very similar to that of your amulet.
Interesting.
And now the man
Okay.
that broke out from it. I'm just gonna make this disappear because there are a couple things that dropped. That fall from the creature's body, but he doesn't seem to care. He will kind of just sneak over and talk and speak to you, Nire.
And the captain is passed out through this whole fucking thing.
Yeah, he was very. He's not a good captain. I don't know if you guys realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
so
thought he'd
if
get. I thought he'd get up at the last moment. He's like, "Wow, I did it!"
if I
No.
didn't knock him out, would he have also had a turn?
Yes, and he would have had the stats of a civilian.
He would have run away. That's what he would have done. He would
He'd
have
have
run
Yeah.
away.
fucking gotten himself killed.
Well,
So it was
he
honestly
would
probably a
have
good
also had
thing
a
you.
turn to move the
That's
crystal
a good
too,
thing you
right?
probably not.
No, absolutely the fuck not. He would not have had the mental capability to do that.
Really? Okay,
No.
never mind. Then he's useless.
Absolutely the fuck not.
I'm glad I hit you.
I'm glad I
Yeah,
hit
you-
you.
Probably did him a favor, all things considered.
So what now?
apologize for all of this. It is a terrible inconvenience, and it is not my intention to bring mortals into this.
It's okay, that guy was a dick.
Agreed. Those who can think and feel, they did not want to wish to fight me, so they sent out a mindless beast to kill me. That's fine.
Hey, but
Anyways.
the question is, who are ya?
My name, if you must know,
Begging the intrusion, of course. Yes.
is Lucian. He will kind of sigh and look a little bit confused as to what to call himself. He will sort of raise up his arms and his hair billows a little bit and almost forms a winged creature, but then it falters as like almost an outline of smoke and ashy wings appear behind him and fail.
Are you a fallen one?
So, what are you?
I suppose fallen would be the right word, yes. I was at one point faithful to the flame. However, things change.
Not followed this at all.
When they explain that, would I be able to like do a religion check since I knew about the other thing?
Absolutely, and I'll give you advantage with it. And actually, I forget you're not a paladin. Fuck.
I'm just the cleric. I'm the
No,
religious
Nere. I
boy,
keep
guess.
thinking she's a paladin, but she's not. Don't tell me
we
that.
have a 16.
All right.
Oh, sorry, that is 16 on Nere. I have a 12. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong person.
Cool. Nere,
I'm not very intelligent.
you will kind of remember. You're trying to think more about how you know this creature because it was familiar and that darking thing. And then you remember the eyes of the people who died. Well, who almost died. When they were kept to their one location, they were not saved, but there was a faint darkness and embers around the location. And the little bright light in their eyes became empty and gray, as if a light has been extinguished. You suspect you did not call upon him to do that. But something tells you he has a connection to something else that helped you do that. And as for you, who rolled a 12, that still hasn't shown up on my...
Thorin.
Thorin.
Thorin, whatever.
Man's fucking spooky.
He's spooky. That sounds like foul, unreligious dwarven nonsense. Non-dwarven nonsense.
Basically.
Look, it's one of those hippy dippy religions. I get you. Like,
Those hippy dippy.
Not the whole
like Christianity, that will
Ah.
never take off.
No,
Oh
never.
my god.
Oh my god.
Never. As you look up at him,
Oh my various
as you say
gods.
that he is a god, he will actually turn to you. I
Yeah.
can
Oh,
promise
you're
you,
fast. I look like.
I am no god, nor do I want to be
Get that
called
out.
one.
All right, fine. I'll call you long-haired pretty boy, whatever.
I was gonna say he has some
True.
really nice hair, and
I mean, I
thought
don't
he
have
was
any
girly.
hair, but I'm also wearing a helmet. But you know,
You ever
look
take
at him.
that
He's
helmet
got
off?
his shoulders out and everything.
he's like I told you, it's stuck on my head. I'm never taking
And
it off.
those horns, you like one of them looks at Luna. Like, are y'all related or something?
Uh,
Is this your, like,
also,
cousin?
thief,
I
make
bet
me a
the
perception
Luna
check. DC of like 10.
Perception.
Yeah, well, let's see it.
Oh, that was
There are
almost-
shinies on the ground
I
where
was
the
gonna
corpse.
say I wanted to go where the thing fell, but I also didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Your
rogue.
thief senses are tingling. There were shinies
Yeah.
there.
I like to
I
think
totally
that
just
it's
want to
like
go
we're all
fucking
talking
start.
and you're just slowly scooping up
You know
the
that
treasure.
meme of Batman and Iron Man throwing money at each other, and Spider-Man's just on the ground picking up the money.
Absolutely not, but I love it.
Basically what Beck would be doing the moment it died.
Cool.
I like to think there's like all
Uh,
this like epic dialogue and you just have a wheelbarrow and you're shoving treasure. Like, so what do we do now? And you're just shoving them in. Like, what? Like, man, I need to get paid. Hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna.
All right, I'm gonna
walk
end this.
forward.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Fine for now.
yeah.
We'll get
'cause
drinks
it's
with the fallen
been
angel
12.
later. Let's go.
True.
Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point too.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Go to the bathroom so
Only
bad.
Luna though would be like, okay, well we helped the angel, we won the day. Let's all get drinks. You can come too.
True.
Have a mortal drink with us.
All right.
As Doran's just like, you still owe me that drink. Like,
Mission complete. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey, get level 4, by the way. I don't care.
hey,
We're at level 4 now?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's go.
How do I level up in my character sheet?
Uh,
Oh wait, there's an
yeah,
arrow
how
that
do you-
says level up. Okay.
yeah.
Level 3 to 4.
How do
Okay.
Average?
Cool.
How are we doing that?
Here we go.
For
You gotta sell the
HP?
all those body parts on the black market. Hearts only last 12 hours. We gotta move. Azzy,
Yeah.
what the actual fuck is wrong with you?
That's
Ah.
true. That's
What?
true.
Oh, I can learn something.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
So
So
how are we doing
rolling or are
level
we
up
taking
health?
average? Or is that just our choice?
Roll. If you roll less than average, take average.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Anyways.
we're done.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
I got us.
Good night.
Wait, what's the... Oh, she got
All right. Let
flash.
me find someone who's doing something.
I had a lot of fun tonight. Sorry I wasn't, cognizant fully. Work
He's
has been very
fine,
bad
he's
this
How much,
weekend.
like, do I just learn one spell?
Yes.
When I look? Okay. I hope I got it. I don't know.
Who should I
Oh,
raid?
yeah, Ray of Frostbite.
Let me.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, I believe cantrips are a different thing. Ray of Frost is a cantrip. Level
Oh,
spell.
Ray of Frost catch. Oh, yeah, shit. Hang on.
An ability score improvement, I think.
Wait, do I not learn anything?
You get an ability score improvement at level 4.
Or a feat.
Hang on a second.
This
Wait,
person
I
has
don't-
a cool
how do
model.
I gotta fix my thing. God damn it.
Have a good night, guys.
Night.
Bye.
Alright. Peace.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.
Oh, good night.
All right. I'm gonna
Can I
raid
add a
this
spell again?
person. I can help you out with that.
Okay.
I'm gonna raid this person because I have a pretty neat model. Go say hi, be nice, and don't make a bad impression, please.
Okay.
Bad impressions.
I'll stay
What?
with your
I didn't
stream.
want-
Speaking of bad impressions, I wanted to make a really stupid joke and say, okay, so you're a fallen faithful, but I meant